Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are live. We are here with Call of Duty Next 2024, the Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Liberty Falls reveal. There's going to be a lot of stuff in this event. I don't know what order it's going to go in, but my guess is probably multiplayer, then zombies, and Warzone. Or yeah, I think it's going to be multiplayer, then zombies, and Warzone, but I could be wrong. We're gonna get the Liberty Falls gameplay trailer. We're gonna get Liberty Falls gameplay, like actual gameplay, probably with the HUD and everything. We're gonna be getting multiplayer gameplay footage. We're gonna be getting the new Warzone map, which I don't think it's gonna be like a full Warzone map. I think it's gonna be a Warzone Resurgence, but there's a lot. There's a lot to look forward to here. So let's see, are we all live? Yeah, we're good. We're good to go. I might, we'll use the next 8 minutes to just adjust some settings and stuff on the stream. But how you guys doing today? I did recently get my wisdom teeth taken out, so it's kind of hurts still a little bit, but I'm gonna try my best to get through the stream regardless. Even with the pain in my mouth at the current moment. Let's tweet out the stream. Need that Liberty Falls gameplay. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see how it looks. And I'm excited for everything, to be honest. Even though we already have, like, there's already been leaked gameplay for multiplayer, so like seeing more multiplayer gameplay is not going to be that new, but they might reveal some stuff that we didn't know from before. So still excited for that nonetheless. And the Warzone stuff, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to everything here. I think this is definitely the most excited I've been for a COD Next event, for sure. I'm excited for the side Easter eggs in Terminus and Liberty Falls. Me too. I'm really curious to see how many side Easter eggs they have and how good they are, how in-depth they are and everything like that, because they really could go far with it. They really could do a lot with it. But we'll see. We will see. Let me... Should I change the title of the stream? Because part of me was thinking, should I put COD Next in the beginning? I'm actually going to take out the Call of Duty Next part and just put COD Next. But I don't know if I should put that at the beginning or if I should put that at the end. I'll put Liberty Falls gameplay and multiplayer. No, I'll just put Liberty Falls gameplay because I feel like that's what we're here for. That's like the main thing we're excited for here. I'm not gonna be wrong. Like I said, I'm still excited for the multiplayer and Warzone stuff, but zombies is like here for me right now. So apparently COD Mobile will be announced for a PC version. Wait, really? Well, that's interesting. I could already play COD Mobile on the PC through an emulator, but if there's like an official version of it on PC, that'd be kind of interesting. What's up? Any names? How you doing? But yeah, it kind of hurts to talk a little bit, but like I said, I'm pushing through it. I got literally all 4 of the wisdom teeth taken out, top and bottom. It's been a painful week. I literally got them taken out last Thursday, and it's Wednesday now. It still hurts. It's painful. I'm trying to chew gum on my front teeth right now because I just ate some food. It's hard to eat, so. How you doing, fam? I'm doing good, MB. How you doing? MBRD7. Do you know how much COD content you will be posting, like a stream every few days or something? Like COD content when BO6 comes out, or do you mean like now? When BO6 comes out, it's gonna be as much as I can. Like that's usually how it is for me when it comes to content. I don't really have a schedule because I have, well, first of all, I'm managing 3 channels, so I don't just do this one channel. I have 2 other channels that I do, and have some stuff outside of it as well, aside of YouTube. So it's very much like a spontaneous, like when I have the time, I'll be posting stuff, you know? So I can't really force myself to do like a stream schedule, but I will definitely try at least, yeah, hopefully a stream a week would be nice. Maybe even more. It depends on the week, of course. If there's a new update for something, it's going to be a lot more streams. But if it's a slower week, maybe just 1 stream. And in terms of videos, it's really just whenever enough content ideas come to me, then for sure I'll be, you know, doing that. Do we get any sort of trailer now and then streamers start playing? There is going to be trailers. There's also just going to be like people talking and stuff. It's going to be a lot of stuff. I don't know exactly what. I'm trying to think of prior COD Next events. I wasn't a part of COD Next from last year. I was on vacation, so I didn't watch it last year. I didn't even do a stream for it. Wait, did I? No, I don't think I did. I did a multiplayer stream, I think. Wait, no, did I? I don't think so. I think I wasn't there for COD Next. Like, I wasn't streaming. I did do a stream for 2022's COD Next, and yeah, I remember there was a lot of gameplay. They showed a lot of trailers, so it should be the same this year. Let me listen to the audio. Wait, no, did I? I don't think so. I think I wasn't there for COD Next. Like, I wasn't streaming. Yep, sounds good. Okay. This stuff that keeps flashing on the screen, I don't know if that's like new stuff or not. I don't think so, right? You think Liberty Falls will have the jet gun and Wonder Waffle? It will definitely have the jet gun, but Wonder Waffle, it's hard to say because, like, yeah, it was in the intro, but that could have just been like an intro thing. Do we know if that was meant to be a wonder weapon on the map too? I kind of hope it does. I think that would be pretty cool. Some people were saying this, like, you know how some maps have like 4 wonder weapon variants? I think it'd be cool to have 4 wonder weapons, but instead of it being like variants, it's just 4 completely separate wonder weapons. And one would be the jet gun, one would be the wonder waffle. Maybe they'll throw in the thunder gun. What the hell is this? Was that supposed to be happening? I don't know. One could be the thunder gun, and then the 4th could be, I don't know, any other iconic wonder weapon, like not the ray gun. The ray gun doesn't really count. I feel like that's its own wonder weapon. Maybe like I was gonna say Winter's Howl, but that's not really that iconic. The wave gun, maybe? I don't know. So something that's like iconic. Dude, what's happening to the stream? Is it supposed to be doing that? Something tells me it's just not supposed to be doing that. It's not. This is not my stream, by the way. This is the Call of Duty stream itself. Let's hope it doesn't do that during the stream. That would be rough. Bro, how you can't tell me that a stream with this quality is gonna, you know, this is from a big company. There shouldn't be any problems. It's weird because we've seen most of the multiplayer due to the leaks. Yep, that is true. So it's kind of hard to like. I'm not expecting anything too different for multiplayer, but they're still gonna talk about it. So we're still gonna just listen. Maybe they'll have some new stuff to talk about. I don't know. I remember your MW2 next stream, yeah, but you didn't do one for MW3. Okay, so yeah, I didn't. I think the MW3 stream I did was like the zombies reveal, maybe something like that. Would love for Ray Gun Mark II to come back. That'd be cool. We haven't seen it since BO4, right? Because it wasn't in Cold War. So that would be cool. What's up? I just woke up after packing for college till 1 a.m. and I'm exhausted, but hey, COD Next is on. Well, I hope college goes well for you. It's Activision. Let mess up something somehow. I forget. Was it? I think 2 years ago the stream didn't go well because I remember the multiplayer trailer for MW2 when they first showed it at COD Next. It was a black screen. So let's hope that doesn't happen with the Liberty Falls trailer, man. That would not be good. I mean, stuff happens, man. Like, you know, it's inevitable. There's always going to be some technical complications. I just hope it's nothing severe, you know what I mean? What are we expecting to see? Multiplayer gameplay and, you know, information. They're probably talking about multiplayer for a bit. Zombies information, more zombies news. Liberty Falls gameplay, as well as a gameplay trailer probably. And more information about Liberty Falls. Probably more information about zombies too, even though we already learned so much. And then there's going to be the new look at the Warzone map, which I believe is going to be a new Resurgence map. I don't think it's going to be like a full-blown map. I think it's Area 99 is the name of it. And then there's something about COD Mobile they're doing too, which I don't think I'm that excited for that, but I mean, shit, I don't know. We'll see. All right, you guys ready? It starts in 20 seconds. Y'all ready? I'm pretty hyped. I'm really excited to play the beta too on Friday. That's gonna be exciting. All right, let's hope the stream goes well. If you guys can't hear it properly, let me know. I will increase the volume. Just let me know when it starts, of course. I'm probably gonna start with the multiplayer trailer is my guess. We already saw it though. Oh, I'm gonna start recording just in case. I don't know if I don't know if this is gonna be. What is this gonna be? Oh, this is probably just for campaign, right? What the hell? Oh, it's like a live action trailer. Oh, what the hell is going on? All right. That is a very interesting way to start this. Was not expecting that. What's good, Sly Ninja? You know, I do miss the COD live action trailers. But they weren't like this though. I'm talking about the ones where they were like, you know what I'm talking about. Wasn't there one with Jonah Hill in it before? I feel like I remember Jonah Hill being in one of them.
Welcome to Call of Duty Next, live from the Capitol. Today we cut the tape and open the dossier. We have a packed show for you today with an exclusive look.
Can everyone hear it good?
Black Ops 6, including our first ever deep dive on multiplayer.
As long as you hear me and them, then we're good.
All new Black Ops 6 Zombies map, Liberty Falls. We also give you the drop on all things Warzone.
He said zombies. That was the first thing he mentioned was zombies, so
global creators with us.
I don't know.
Welcome to Call of Duty Next. This is Black Ops 6.
Black Ops 6. Oh, I thought that was gameplay for a minute. That's real life. Turn up a little bit. All right. As long as you can hear me too, though. Like, make sure you, because I don't want like people to not be able to hear me. I want like it just loud enough so you can hear this, but also you could still hear me perfectly fine. You know. Is that better?
The creators have arrived. The game is loading up. It's time to
Stream audio a little bit more
to Black Ops 6 multiplayer.
Yeah, I could do that. Let me check. This event venue looks amazing, by the way. Oh, okay, so here's the multiplayer trailer. If you haven't seen this, let me just check my audio on my end. How is it doing? Okay. Yeah, we're good. That's good. Sounds good to me. Well, let me see if I can hear them talking, though. Okay, we're good. I appreciate the help. All right, so yeah, here's the multiplayer trailer. We already watched this the other day, but those who haven't seen it, here you go. It's a decent trailer. I will say, completely being honest, I think this is one of the weaker multiplayer trailers, but to be fair, it's hard to judge because maybe it didn't hit the same because we already saw all the leaks before, so it's like, you know what I mean? I don't know if the trailer is to blame for that, but like I don't think this was like, you know what I mean? If we're looking at like the best multiplayer trailers, like I think Cold War's multiplayer trailer was really, really good. This one I don't know. It didn't really do it for me, but I guess it was also because we saw so much already. It's not a bad trailer by any means. Whoever edited it, put it together, still did a good job. But I feel like it's just out of all the multiplayer trailers we've gotten within like the last decade, I feel like it's one of the weaker ones. This multiplayer looks like it's gonna be fun though. I really hope they change the score streaks to, I want them to loop, you know? Everything else looks great though. Pre-order now.
Pre-order the Vault Edition and get the Hunters vs. Hunted Operator Pack, the Mastercraft Weapon Collection, the Season 1 Black Sail Bundle, and more.
Okay.
See, nobody's paying attention to us.
Oh,
You know, these events always show a lot of the music from the games. There's gonna be a lot of the soundtrack used in the stream.
Call of Duty next, the official reveal.
Like you can hear it now, for example.
Multiplayer, of course. I'm joined here at the desk by Stephanie Snowden. You got the Senior Director of Studio Communications here, and man, I can't wait to see what we have in store today. Black Ops is a special place in my heart. It was the first esport that I ever got to cast, so this is a great experience, and this is freaking wild stuff.
It's amazing all around. The energy in here is incredible, but it's been a long time since we have had the opportunity to talk about a new Black Ops game out in the world. Damn, does it feel good to be here.
I want zombies to be the first thing, but it won't be. It won't be. There's no way zombies is gonna be the first thing.
Who are going to be joining us at the desk throughout the day. Lots of new to talk about, and even the opportunity for you to earn.
I think it's going to be multiplayer zombies Warzone for sure.
It's as simple as that. Make sure you stay tuned throughout the day, as you will have a chance to unlock in-game rewards for Black Ops 6 just by watching this stream. That's all you got to do on the official Call of Duty Twitch and YouTube channels, and you can see the awesome things.
Stuff.
So how do you earn it though?
You know, tight like a tiger, all across it. All right, folks. So now go ahead and if you're in chat as well, make sure you're out there taking a look. There's some details up there on the chats for both Twitch as well as YouTube, so you can get up to date on everything. But there is so much to talk about here today, and we're not. This isn't like hyperbole. Like there's a ton.
Big show.
To dive into.
Big show. We're diving in, and I am thrilled to welcome the multiplayer team from Treyarch.
Multiplayer first. Yeah, I was expecting that. I was expecting that.
Brittany Perello and Joanna Wong.
He's
Guys,
been
I
there
get to
for
see
a
you all
while.
the time
He's
at
a
the
goat.
studio. I feel very fortunate
He was a big name during BO4. I remember.
We're here to talk about the world.
A lot of.
To Black Ops 6.
Let's go.
He did a lot of stuff on BO4.
All right, well, let's just dive right into this. I keep saying dive. Look at that. I have something on the mind. I can't seem to figure out.
I love when they do this side thing, so they let you know what's coming next. So Omni movement, multiplayer maps, live gameplay.
Alluded to. Omni movement is going to be the talk of the
town. Can we play Zombies Friday? No.
You know what we should be expecting with this new movement option is going to be coming to Black Ops 6, because it really does feel like it is changing the game. I'm seeing these players absolutely decimate.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, you said it.
Yeah, they're playing multiplayer right now.
They're going to be able to slide right in. They're going to be able to sprint right in. Whatever they want to do, Omni movement will unlock that ability.
In any direction.
In any direction. To your heart's desire. Omni. That's what that means.
We've been hearing about Omni movement since reveal. We got to talk about it a little bit in the direct. But today is the first time we're actually seeing it live, happening all around us.
Yeah, it looks great. I'm happy with how it looks for sure.
Showing off Omni movement today.
I've caught a few glimpses of some screens, and I don't think they're going to have any problem. These are all very good players. I fully expect diving out of windows, rotating backwards, and taking out enemies in all 360 degrees.
All the action hero glory today, and you can
feel it
for yourself.
Holy shit, there's so many tweets.
In just a couple of days in our multiplayer beta.
Yeah, that's
right,
like the
folks. News
so
channels are
pre-order Black Ops 6 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans. You can get
we're just gonna watch the stream. We'll look at some tweets later.
Beta now starting in 2 days. That's August 30th, and don't forget to preload the beta.
August 30th to the 4th.
You know, we have the technology.
Tuesday?
So preload it.
Yeah,
get in there.
And also get those juicy rewards.
Oh, it ends
Tuesday. Speaking of beta,
Wednesday.
You and the team
It goes to Wednesday? Really? That's a long beta.
We're talking about maps. We got
Friday
a lot of them
Wednesday.
lined up for launch. Let's take
and then a whole second
look.
weekend after that.
We got all the maps.
We've got
oh
maps.
shit!
All
the maps. Hold on, I want to see this. Protocol, Payback.
16 brand new maps.
I'll move my screen. Hold on.
Brand new.
All brand new.
So you can see Skyline,
we're gonna be playing 8
Lowtown.
So that's 5 core 6v6 and 3 of our strike maps.
Wait,
wow,
awesome.
Payback is typically, from campaign, I think. It's the campaign safe house.
A couple morsels. You guys going in?
Big offering.
Yeah,
you're going
You're going to see these here today.
Eight beta maps? Are you kidding me?
Folks are going to be really excited about
Skyline, Rewind, Scud, Babylon,
They're all going to be great.
Derelict, Stakeout, Gala, and Pits. Holy shit, that's the most amount of maps we have for a beta, right? 8? That's
really
insane.
Excited for players to play Skyline. I've been slaying really hard on that one in Hardpoint, and you got to dive into the pool.
Yeah, Omni movement.
Dude, I'm
the pool,
really excited for those maps, man. Treyarch maps are always amazing. They've never missed on maps. They've never missed. Every single Treyarch game has amazing maps.
I like that. I like the way it looks. All right, now we're talking about maps here, but yeah, I love me some modes. Let's talk about some modes here, because we got a nice mix of modes that are going to be coming for the streamers to play, for the people at home to be able to play in the beta. But Joanna, there is one mode in particular that has caught my eye when I was looking through the menu, and it was Kill Order.
Kill
what's
order?
Kill Order?
Yes, Kill Order is our new mode for Black Ops 6. It's
Okay.
a combination of a Slayer and objective mode. Every team will have their own high-value target, and is the key to their victory. Each team
High-value
will want
target?
to protect their high-value target, aka HVT, while attacking the enemy's
Battlefield
HVT.
had a mode like that.
Any elimination will count towards their team score,
Dude.
but you will get more score if your HVT gets a kill.
Well, is
and
Sandtown
you
Nuketown?
eliminate the enemy's HVT.
So you
Wait,
get to
was
be
it there?
aggressive or
Hold
defensive.
on. Now I gotta look. We'll go back to the stream in a second. Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. I didn't even see that. Sandhouse. That is Nuketown. You're right. That is 100% Nuketown. I didn't even notice. I wasn't even looking down there. Holy shit! Subsonic. Red card. I didn't even really get to look at all these vault. Vorkuta. Bro, fucking Nuketown is. Yeah, that's weird. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That doesn't. It looks too much like a different kind of Nuketown. Whatever. All right, let's get back to the stream.
If your HVT gets a
Top 6, we've had a lot of fun play testing it.
I'm sure they were just talking
Your
about that
ride or
mode
die,
still.
you really are.
Yeah, truly, mostly.
But that
die.
mode, it's crazy. I was gonna say.
Let's talk about, because obviously you have
some of these
all the maps
modes.
you can play Kill Order on. Is
I've
there
had
one map in
ideas on.
particular
Like
that stands
10
out
years
to you
ago, I
that-
came up with this
that
idea,
people should be looking out
which is
for in the
crazy.
beta?
How
I
like
mean, you talked
we're
about
getting to a
aggressive
point where
players. I'm definitely
all the
more
ideas that
aggressive.
like
Okay.
I may
Value
have thought
target.
of in the
You're
past,
telling
like
me
is
I'm
starting to
important,
happen
so I
because
gotta-
Dave's telling you you're
there's only so many things you can do with the game, you know.
I really
So
like Babylon
I wouldn't be
for that
surprised if
one,
like
just
every
in the action.
idea someone's
Okay.
ever
As
had out there will
HVT,
eventually
it's easy to
become an
just go
actual
around, rack
thing
up
in the
the
game, you
kills.
know. It's crazy.
Ooh,
It sounds
Some
cool
say
though. It
aggressive,
sounds
some
good.
say careless.
Yeah,
I
I
got you
err on
back.
the side of carelessness.
I'm not trying to say they took my
We've
idea or
got
anything. I never
plenty
said it
of
publicly.
new
I'm just
modes
saying.
As well as fan favorites returning at launch and into the live seasons. We're only talking about Kill Order here today because it's in the beta. But Joanna, what can you give us a little taste of in terms of modes for launch?
Yeah, of course. We took a hard
Some
look
other
at
modes?
every mode in our portfolio, whether it's your traditional
wanna
core
see,
modes or new modes like Kill Order.
Patrol from
And,
Vanguard return.
for
I love that
example,
mode.
in
That was
Domination,
fun.
We are bringing back objective zones.
Yeah.
sick.
Bringing back
Okay.
objective
Having
zones.
it as
Okay.
zones allows players to have a bit more space for exciting
Didn't
engagements
Cold War have
battling
that?
over
Yeah,
A,
I
B,
think it
and
did.
C.
Yeah.
Another thing we took a look at is hardpoint. And what we did there, we basically added numbers to our objective icons to make it easier for players to
Oh, wow,
call them
hardpoint has
out
numbers
to
now,
teammates
okay.
and to help players
That's actually
to
pretty
remember
huge,
and
especially for
understand the
competitive.
specific rotations of the
Yeah.
zones.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Sweats rejoice.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Esports gang's excited. In terms of what
That
other
is cool.
modes and
Could be
newness and
aftermath of
maps,
Cold War Nuketown.
Brittany,
I guess
what have you
that's
got
yeah.
for
I
us
guess
in
that's
the
what it's supposed to be.
live seasons?
I mean, we're
Just a little hint,
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Little
Still
bit.
cooking.
we are still cooking. We've been told players want maps, so
I
Heard
hear that as
I
a
read
thing.
it on the internet.
we're
Yeah.
making a
That
lot.
must mean it's true. Yeah.
We've got new things cooking
Looks like
up,
more of a
and we're also
reimagined
excited
version.
to
That's what it
revisit
looked like,
some
yeah.
fan favorites from the Black Ops universe.
Matt,
Yeah.
fan favorites.
Yeah.
Fan
I mean,
favorites.
Fan favorites, you say?
There are certain maps where
Yes.
it just wouldn't be a Black Ops game without. That's all I'll say.
Well, stay tuned later in the show. We might get a sneak peek.
Nuketown. Yeah, they're talking about Nuketown.
All right, well, speaking of what lies
Patrol's
lies
W,
ahead,
I
excuse
would
me, let's
love
go
for
ahead and
Patrol to
check out
return.
what we have coming up here at
Okay, so
Call
yeah,
of
here's what
Duty
they're
next,
showing.
because there's
Yep.
so much goodness to go around. We're about to kick off our live multiplayer,
So multiplayer
gameplay
first, then
any
we'll get into
minute now,
zombies.
and then we're going to be jumping into zombies later
Then
on the
Warzone.
new Liberty Falls map, and finally, we're going to round out our live gameplay with a look at Warzone on the all-new Resurgence map. Also, we'll be hearing
Resurgence
from
map,
our
okay.
friends over at the mobile team towards the end of the show, because there's a lot of goodness happening over in the mobile side of Call of Duty, so you don't want to go anywhere for that one. And now it is time to dive into
saving
some
Nuketown
Black
for
Ops
2025.
6 multiplayer gameplay.
They could
We'll
be saving
back
like
at
the
desk
OG.
in
They'll
just a
probably
little bit with
bring back
developers of
the
Treyarch to
exact
talk
same
more
Nuketown
about
from
classic
Black Ops
Prestige,
2 for that
weapons,
game
and
too.
so much more. But until then, we got two great casters to guide us through the action. We got Miles and Puckett standing by. Fellas, take it away.
Thank you very much, Golden Boy. That is right, folks. We are here in DC. Call of Duty Next has now begun, and we get to
This
kick
event
off this
looks
degustation,
crazy,
Chris, with some
man.
multiplayer.
Yes,
but
sir.
I think the most fun part of today for us is the playground we have to work with. Oh, let's get it, baby. Oh, let's
Look
get
at
it.
this incredible circle, guys. We're going to be playing in here all week long. And of course, Miles, we are going to be breaking down
The
all
Nuketown
the
looks a little too
multiplayer.
similar
We're
to Cold War's
starting here
Nuketown.
with
Yeah, I
some
kind of wish
classic
they went with a different
6v6.
theme.
So that's
Like
got
I
me
would think like an
all kinds
overgrown
of
theme would be
excited
cool, you know?
because it's been too long
Because they've done snow.
since I've talked
Oh no, the stream's fucking up.
It's been a
Oh no.
minute. Well, of course, Cold War was the last time
Oh.
I got in there. But ladies
They
and gentlemen,
skipped
we
to
start
gameplay 'cause
things
they were
off
like, this
with
shit's
the
not going
man
well.
who was always going to
Well, here's. Oh no, it's still fucking up.
for a multi-world
Bro,
champion.
how does that happen,
demon
man?
on the sticks, Chris.
That's right. This man just won.
Well, here's your
Worlds
first
a few
official
months ago,
BO6
already gearing
gameplay.
up for the new game.
Not
And
leaked
anyone
gameplay,
is
this
gonna
is a
showcase
official
Just
gameplay.
the potential of Omni movement. There's no better screen than this.
So the third kill we get to see
It
him do
looks
is
good.
a diving forward
I think it
headshot
looks good.
there.
I'm
Again,
happy
this
with
is
it
what
all.
you wanted to see. The man's going to be airborne most of the time. If he's not
Looks
in the
like
air, he's
Cold
on his
War,
knees,
but
slips
a little
flying around.
smoother.
It's a difficult man to deal with, Chris, on the worst of days.
All right, the question is, how long before he gets fully streaked out? It's
Omni
been, what,
movement looks
60
good.
seconds?
Yeah, I mean, look, that's the UAV, counter UAV, and it looks like the Helper Helo is going to be his last streak. So, look, guys, it's a
That's
Black
the
Ops
marketing.
game.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know
think
what to
that's
look for when it
intentional.
comes to crazy weapons.
I know
We've
what you
got
mean,
some
'cause they
awesome
did stuff like
streaks
that
being used
before,
here.
but
and this man,
that
backwards,
specifically, I think that was
forwards,
just
you
a
name it. Whatever
glitch.
direction he's going, he's diving.
Let's switch it up, taking it over to MZ, who
Some
seems to be
gameplay
on the
on
losing
Scud.
end of
I
some
feel like
fights.
Scud's
But
gonna
what we
be
love
the
about
worst
MZ,
map in the game.
never
For some
afraid
reason,
to
this
bring
map
out the
just.
sniper
I
rifle
don't know
at
why. This
all
map's just
ranges.
Every
making me
Call of
think it's
Duty
not going to be
I
good
watched
just by the look of
MZ
it.
has
I don't know
just
why.
been a
I'm just
slugfest.
guessing.
Now,
I have no
look,
reason to
she's
say that
sprinting
other than
already.
a guess.
She's using Omni movement to go side to side, left to right. She's getting ready for a big dive. Everyone wants to
Skyline's gonna be
find
really good.
that mega moment where you just get to fly through the air, hit that shot.
But yeah, I
forward,
would like
back,
a new
doesn't
town
matter.
that has
This is
like
Call of Duty on absolute
a jungle
roids.
theme
And
to
this
it,
seems
you
to be
know,
a
like
perfect
overgrown.
spot
I
for
think
her
that
to
would be
just go
interesting.
to town that is back-to-back, making it 3 straight kills. Starting
Like I
to
said,
unlock
they've done the
those
snow,
streaks,
they've
and
done
this is just gonna
the
get
classic,
even
they've done the
easier for her.
futuristic, they've done the
Again,
desert. So, but they're doing desert again. It sounds
we dive.
whatever.
Come on, get it.
Slam cam!
It counts. Flying through the air. Check this out, folks. Oh, MZ. The
Am I the only
people
one
are
that despises
watching.
tax
I love the
sprint?
reach out,
I
though.
kind
Mad
of agree.
respect.
I'm
We
not a
gotta
fan
take
of
our
tax
screen
sprint,
over
but
to the man
it doesn't ruin the game for me.
greatest
You know,
team in
it
the
doesn't
history
ruin
of
it,
the
but I
sport.
would
Tim
prefer
the
if it wasn't there.
Tapman and his 88 lamb.
A man who will not be hitting any airborne snipes, but he's going to do something. Let's go, Tim. What have we got?
I can't wait to see him in Zombies, where gravity is actually going to be on his side. No spoilers.
Oh, they're
yet,
all
but
going to be
this stuff
playing
gets
Zombies
exciting.
live. That's going to be
Professor
fun to
of
watch.
the,
It's going to be
School
so
of
funny to
Thought
watch like the
on your
Warzone
screen,
streamers
folks.
play
Tim,
Zombies.
having a good time here in DC. He's got a tough.
I mean, I'm sure Zombies going to be relatively easy, so I don't think anyone's going to like
well. I wonder if he's got any
be
pros to
terrible.
help him
You
out.
know?
I love that. Kane Brown making his way back here for Black Ops 6. He hosted Tim the Tapman's tailgate party. Awesome
This
to see
map looks
him
really
there.
good.
And
This-
Tim
this I feel like is gonna be the
fall
best
once
map.
again on screen, but we did
Especially
see
by the
Legion
look
with a
of it,
little
it just
pop-up
it looks
performance, and now
looks
it's
nice
Jay
3-laned. It
Smooth's turn here
looks
from the Nuke Squad.
good
I mean, I wonder if
looking.
anyone's
Like the
running
colors look
intelligent
good.
movement system here, where again you could do things like automatically
There's the
mount towards,
scoreboard.
slide under, obstacles. It really just allows players to feel a little bit more fluid on the map, not have to use as many button inputs.
Bro,
This is
please,
something you
can they
toggle on
please
and off as
change
well,
the
so
streak so they
don't
can
worry,
loop?
folks.
I
Those who
want looping streaks so bad.
Not a problem here.
Sniping looks fun.
Tim, solid shots once
Yeah, I wonder
again.
if the sniping
and
is
he
going to be
trying
better than it
get
was
the
in
angle
Cold War. I don't
taken
know,
the
because a lot of
corner
people hated
little
the
too
sniping in
tight
Cold
there.
War. I
0.73 KD.
didn't
Take me
really
off his screen and
feel
show me
one
Hutch.
way or the other.
One of the older players here in DC. And he's having himself a decent time so far. We had questions, Chris. I mean, are the old guys going to be able to hang in this
everyone's
game?
gonna
And
be
I think the
using
answer is
Yeah, I asked Hutch if he was going to run for president. He said he's a little bit busy with Black Ops 6 dropping here this weekend for the beta.
Trek
but I
always
can't wait
nails
to
the
see
color
old
correction in
guard
COD. I agree. They've
returning
always had
here.
great colors.
Classic gameplay meets some brand new movement.
Definitely the
and
best
you know
at
Hutch
it.
is fired up to try
Can't
it
wait for the
out.
zombies just to use Omni movement. Yeah, I'm excited to see how that works in zombies too. Hope Omni movement isn't mandatory to be good.
What does it feel like?
I feel like it might be in some cases, but not all
It
the
feels
time.
so good just moving around the map.
'Cause,
It's
like,
natural.
you
My
could
first
tell
thing
it'll
I
help,
did
especially
was
the
dive on
Omni
my
dive,
backfill,
like the
and I thought
diving
it
to the
was so
side,
dope
that'll definitely
that you
help.
had to challenge
For
me,
sure.
and I was
I know
already
he loves the color
aiming where
gray
your
in their
head's gonna be.
CODs. It depends. I feel like, honestly, MW2 didn't look that bad. MW 2019 to me way too bright. But I think they did a little bit better than MW2, at least a little bit better.
Ladies and gentlemen, this stage, an absolute delight. We've got creators all around us here. DC is absolutely out of control.
Who thought that we deserved to be in a museum today? Shout out to
Warzone
whoever
definitely
put
looks too
this
gray,
one
though.
together.
They gotta add more colors to Warzone.
Everybody, welcome in to
Ooh,
Black
he's using
Ops
the
6
Mastercraft?
multiplayer, and let's show you what's going on with Hazardous.
One half of Trey and Jay. Oh my God. Methods don't let me do it. He did.
So
Thank
some of them
God.
are playing the
Trey
strike strike maps, I
on the other
think.
side, and it looks like he's the HVT for his team right now, so picking up a lot of points here. Again, oh, it's a dub. It's the first
I am glad to see the strike maps do have streaks. I was really worried they wouldn't.
Game modes. You saw MC
but I
was
think
playing
they do.
domination. There is a little bit
Which
of
is
a high
good in
value
my
target.
opinion.
You're going to score more when you're the HVT. You also get a little bit of body armor that I found went a very long way.
It does. While you're highlighted red in game, so everyone knows where you are. It's up to your teammates to protect you, unless you're one of GB's friends. in. He nearly hitting the old Omni movement dive. Getting nothing but shots.
I mean,
there.
it's Call of Duty multiplayer, you know. I don't know. I'm so excited to play it, but at the same time, like, I don't necessarily think this does. Other than Omni movement, I can't think of anything that like that remarkable about it compared to like any other COD. You know.
Here we go. Counting over is up. He might pull it.
But it's a new Call of Duty. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna grind it. It's, you know, I'm gonna have fun with it for sure. It's a Treyarch COD. It's gonna be great.
Let me show you something here, kid. So much gameplay, so much entertainment, and so poor driving skills.
But I do hope we start getting some futuristic CODs soon, because I want to see futuristic shit back in the multiplayers, you know.
Taking place today, folks. All of these streams are available, so if you have a favorite stream you want to check out, get them on a side.
I just need the looping streaks, man. That's like the one thing I need them to change.
Announcement to make today.
It's funny how they treat it like a sports game.
One of Call of Duty's most revered characters.
In what way?
Who is it?
For Black Ops 6 launch, Chris. I'm not gonna say. Just watch the video.
He can't be replaced.
Oh, the replacer. Oh, they got one of these replacer trailers. They used to always do these. Yeah, Treyarch's posting like tweets about this. They had stuff that I haven't even talked about yet. Like I said, we'll look at all the tweets later just to like go over it, but I don't want to miss any of the streams, so we're gonna keep watching it. We definitely need a jetpack COD soon. I agree. Yeah, this is the replacer. This guy's like,
I'm back.
He's well known. If you're a Black Ops fan, you know this guy. You know this guy.
Folks, the replacer is back, the one and only Peter Stormare. I think every single Black Ops game, without fail, he is here and he's back. His car's parked outside, Chris. You're going to be able to get him in games soon.
I hope he's doing some donuts. Let's take a look at what's going on with Kind of Funny Games. I saw him post on Instagram this morning. So
I think it is,
fired up to play the new title. How is the aim? Okay, one-shot kill there coming through. Let's see if he can turn it into a streak. I love the dive.
Oh, the dive.
He missed every shot there.
This is one of the new maps here in Black Ops 6. A little small, fast-paced. You've got that sort of central pyramid section.
He said it's small. I think it is one of the strike maps. Give us IW2. That would be a dream come true. I replayed the Infinite Warfare campaign the other day. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so fucking good, man. I love that campaign to death.
Laying down the hammer. Let's take our screen over to another sniping
so much.
In fact, we've got DK Dynamite ready to showcase what he can do.
DK Dynamite.
We're watching a mouse and keyboard player, I think. Oh no, I take it back. I'm seeing L2 off through. This man is on 20 cents. Absolutely flying. And this is the sort of thing you want to see. How crazy can a player on a high sensitivity
play? Those Mastercrafts look so sick.
Here in Black Ops 6. Another thing to note here, Chris. This is one of the alternate HUDs we have here. You can see the bottom of the screen there. There's a mini-map, a slightly different style.
Oh, shit.
Recon, it could be wrong.
Can we just highlight the fact that he took out Symphony, Huskers, and Jowo in that triple kill?
That's a feed, baby. That's a big old
This is my dream to go to an event like this, though.
Everyone here at COD
I don't think it'll happen, but, you know, I would be thrilled to ever be invited to one of these. I would be thrilled.
We tried these out yesterday. I have never had a smoother experience.
Because getting to play against all these people, like, that'd be insane.
And was like, dude, plug in the controller, plug in the controller. It's like, no, bro, this feels incredible.
This feels real good. Another new map here, Chris, and another
Rewind.
CDL World Champion. That was Rewind for a brief moment. Bandura's sniping. Is he hitting anything big?
This is Derelict? This is probably the map we've seen like the most of at this point.
Go to hardpoint number 3.
You can reclaim it. I believe in you, buddy.
We believe.
That's 3 kills in a row from pros. This is a sniper lobby. I respect this lobby.
Yeah, this is great. A lot of fun sniping in Black Ops 6, as you'll see.
So rewarding when you hit those body shots.
AG Biner also in the
zone. You know,
zone.
I'll just be playing Hardpoint, and
this is our brand new game mode, HVT, folks. So, and again, this
domination
is
for sure.
It's a strip mall.
Does COD Next always sound like ESPN? Oh, that's what you meant. I guess kind of, yeah. I mean, that's what COD competitive is like. I mean, esports, they're very, like, intense. I don't watch too much of it myself. Whenever I do check it out, like, that shit gets intense.
Okay, so we saw Shotzi, but here's the guy who's
yeah, they do kind of commentate it like it's. I mean, you're announcing it, so inevitably it's gonna kind of sound like a sports announcer thing.
I love the stim. You can tell this is a Warzone player ready to fry multiplayer.
I mean, hell, I've been at zombies events where we have announcers that almost sound like they're on ESPN.
This is a man with a very smooth left stick.
I'd rather have Advanced Warfare too. any futuristic Call of Duty with advanced movement would be nice, but I like Infinite Warfare because of the space setting, so that's the reason I would want it to be more related to that, but it'll never happen. So,
Iceman,
it'll
Isaac,
never happen.
Huskers, and Symphony also on this squad. This may be the most stacked we have seen of any of the lobbies.
Yeah, let's be real, that's a heavy hitting lobby. And Joe, he's dancing.
This is the AK-74U here.
Tons of fun here on Babylon once again. I mean, look at this, man. We're all over the place.
Well, the 74U equivalent, I'm sure it's not called that, though.
Player. And, okay, you know what, Chris? We're out, baby. We got to roll. I hear we've got Lottie on the floor with an update. Lottie, take it away.
What's going on?
Not to that guy, I guess. That's supposed to turn you into an enemy. Like, it's supposed to make him...
Oh, there's no volume.
Where, in addition to our 215 creators, we also have a few celebrity guests trying out Black Ops 6 multiplayer for the first time.
Bragg.
And I just happened to have
they're playing zombies!
An RG3. Hello, mate. How are you enjoying the game?
He's playing zombies!
Oh, I mean, I'm enjoying it a lot. 4 years? 4 years been waiting for this bad boy.
He's playing zombies. Did you guys not see that?
And it's good to be back on Black Ops for sure.
Robert Griffin. Oh, I didn't realize it was him.
These days?
I didn't even realize.
I mean, I'm putting a lot of time because I don't know if you heard, but I'm recently unemployed, so got a little more time on my hands.
Look, that's
so
literally zombies right there.
You certainly do, but look, all right.
Sorry, I hate the HUD. I hate it. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm glad they did for me because I need to recruit you today. I have
it looked like multiplayer. That's how you know it's not a good HUD.
But there's only one of me. I need some help, and I was wondering, do you want to come and help me talk to some of these guys today?
I thought you'd never ask. Let's do it.
Absolutely amazing. I didn't expect him to say yes, but here we go. We're going to get RG3 mic'd up, but until then, let's check out more Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Actually, Robert, do you want to take this throw?
Oh, I would love to.
They really teased us with zombies there, showed it on the screen, and then...
What a pro!
Robert Griffin, the third in the building. Excited to hear much more from him on the team. But Chris, we've got
I can tell the HUD's going to be my biggest problem with this zombies mode.
Let's jump right back into game.
Just come on, just make it look like zombies. Come on.
And it seems like a lot of people are just gravitating early to this MX4.
The skill gap in this game is about to be crazy. It looks crazy. It does.
He likes to use this one
which is good in my opinion. Skill gap is good.
Game coming to an end.
Yeah, that's another disgusting lobby. Again, the creators in this room, as you heard Lottie talk there, 215 of them. A lot of them incredibly capable players. So yeah, it's a hot room, folks. Literally.
Just to try to see if we can get a better quality out of it.
Making the way around the truck. Ebates gets one, and that's all.
Yeah, where he tried. Ebates, this is
I'm excited for the dedicated melee slot. The only other COD that's had that was Modern Warfare Remastered, and I thought it was such a good idea. Like, I was like, why did they never return that? So I'm glad they returned it, because melee weapons are so insignificant to me in Call of Duty. Like, I don't give a shit about melee weapons in COD, because it's like, what purpose am I going to have to use them? But if you have a dedicated slot for them,
everybody wants to feel out the Omni dives.
So it's cool.
You can get yourself into some great positions if you time it perfectly. Here's a fantastic screen to watch. He just won the Warzone tournament at Esports World Cup.
That is lagging.
Is a monster, but seems to be on the
screen's lagging,
end
by the way. It's probably
lobby.
not my stream. It's probably the COD next stream. It's not. I don't think it's mine.
Benny Central, who's actually right over here. He's
from the UK.
He's on our right shoulder, Chris. Here in the
unless my voice is lagging, then I guess it's me. But
the emotes for these weapons, the blueprints are going crazy already.
Oh, that's
and speaking
cool.
of emotes are back. Much like to what we saw in Cold War, but just, you know, a whole lot more spares here.
Damn, they got there quick. That must be a small
I just want
map.
to see someone start fragging out, and I think the guy on the left might be the key player to do it. He's a world champion,
negative
one
aura.
of the GOATs, TP, one of the greatest Warzone entertainers in his life. And he's not the only one. We got the full-blown masking force.
We really do. Again, creators all over the place, from all the corners of the world here, folks, brought to DC to sample Black Ops 6 and see how things feel. And so far, it feels pretty good. That is the general consensus. And if you're watching these streams as well, then again, we are dropping some serious pieces of intel here on the main stream. But all of these creators going all day, playing games, they're playing zombies, they're playing Warzone, Chris.
Yes, sir. We got Switch'em on the left. On your right, we're going to stay on board here with Benny Central. Now, Miles, when I was playing HVT on this map,
I'm ready for zombies.
myself gravitating to the high
I just want to play it now, because watching it like this just kind of pissed me off, because I'm like, I want to play it, you know?
The thing about this game is just
I don't want to watch it no more.
Man. I mean, we're seeing the speed at which you can move in every direction really helps.
They didn't really talk too much about it, though. I was expecting to talk more about, like, the gameplay systems. They haven't said shit. Unless they might have made tweets about it. Maybe we'll check those out, because they're not talking about it anymore.
Looking at putting together some sort of like movement montages over the next year.
I think they did tweet
what you're
about
gonna
it.
love as soon as you get your hands on the game, assuming you've already pre-ordered or have Game Pass, that every gun in your hands right out of the gates is so comfortable. It feels so natural. And I instantly feel like I'm ready to drop a 2.0
Call of Duty.
KD. While
We'll
folks
keep this up,
plenty more
but-
Black Ops 6 action here. We're going to
where
go
are they
for a quick
going?
commercial break. You can still watch the stream. You can check out
Commercial
all
break?
the other folks in here as well. Don't go too far. More news after the break.
Watch Tim the Chat, man.
Experience
All right, well, while
the
they're
world
doing
of
this,
Call of Duty with Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty.
We'll put this up real quick.
Introducing the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 collaboration.
So yeah, here's the
from
maps again, the
Movement.
beta maps.
Get early access with email
Here's the launch
sign up
maps.
at movement.com.
You want to see this again? Oh, that's not a good picture. Hold on.
Call of Duty Next is powered by Xfinity. Stay ahead of the game with ultra fast speeds
you're only
and a
missing
smooth,
Lowtown up here.
low-lag connection.
But yeah, it looks great.
Operators get ready to
a lot of
unleash a
maps.
force of nature
Nuketown
with
at the bottom
Polaris
left.
Razor Pro
It's called
R,
Sandhouse now, it
dropping
looks
into
like.
Call of Duty Warzone in
So that's
Season
interesting.
1. Change
All
your
right.
game. Scuff Gaming, the official controller partner of Call of Duty.
What else we got
Call
here?
of Duty gameplay to the next
I guess they
level
haven't
with
tweeted much.
Nanoleaf's
They
modular
tweeted about the
RGB
maps.
Smart lights. Step into the game and sync your
Here's the
lights with the
perks,
action on
just the
screen
icons.
for the highest level of gaming immersion.
Yeah, no, they're not really doing much here.
Origin.
All right.
Customize your PC.
Well,
Official
we'll just stay here
gaming
then.
PC and gaming laptop of Call of Duty.
Which map are you most excited for? Scud, Skyline, Derelict, or Rewind? Definitely voting for Skyline. I think everyone's gonna vote for Skyline. It's the prettiest looking map.
Welcome back to the desk. We're now joined by Yale Miller from Treyarch. Of course, we're welcoming back Matt, Brittany, and Joanna. And Yale,
Okay.
obviously Treyarch's been
I guess
cooking
I'll probably
for a
talk
while.
about
You guys have had a
more
little bit
multiplayer stuff
to
here.
work on Black Ops 6. So what was the studio's vision for creating this game?
I think from the start, we really looked at what makes a great Call of Duty game, what makes a great Black Ops game, and we focused our energy on pushing on all those things, like movement and all those things that everyone knows and loves about Black Ops games, and frankly, we love about Black Ops games, and then just continually asking ourselves, like, how can it be better? How can it be better? Looking at classic features, other things, so you're going to see a lot of that, and obviously a ton of innovations across MP, zombies that just lean into Black Ops.
Yeah, and I love hearing how you guys too were inspired by Black Ops of old, but also looking forward and how all those things work together.
Yep, people have built this into an amazing franchise, and we can't ignore some of the awesome things that we've done in the past, but we know we have to push everything further. So it's just like, how can every little thing be a little bit better every day?
And Black Ops 6 is definitely that, but let's talk a little bit about map design. Brittany, what are some of the core philosophies that you guys, have approached your map portfolio with for Black Ops 6 multiplayer?
Yeah, I mean, the classic 3-lane design is
Three-lane,
in there.
nice. I was
Little
expecting
trotting,
that.
getting a lot of unique locations, and really focused on small to medium-sized maps for that tight gameplay, and still offer room for meaningful decisions.
I appreciate their,
Great.
push for
We
three-lane
got a
maps
little
though, because those are
commotion here
important.
in the studio, but moving on. So
A little commotion in the
let's
studio.
talk
What?
more about
What?
maps. We're gonna take a look at our launch maps here. Closer look at some of the goodness coming soon. Here we go.
Subsonic.
We got Subsonic kicking us off.
Okay.
Brittany, take us through.
This map looks a
This
little
one-
too gray for me,
that was
but
the Persian Gulf, and then
Oh,
this one's our
what? They're going through it too
red
fast.
card map in a soccer stadium in Avalon, or
Soccer stadium,
Mediterranean-inspired
okay.
region. Vault's also in the Persian Gulf. This one, it seems a really fun one. I think you guys have seen in the trailer.
Possible competitive map.
Payback. This is literally from campaign here. This is the campaign house.
Love that.
I said this should be a zombies
We're coming
map,
up on
but
beta maps
it's
here,
a
so let's
multiplayer map.
take
Okay.
a look
Dude.
closer at beta
Oh god,
maps.
this is kind of awkward. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a ton of great maps in that. There's 8 beta maps.
I mean,
8 beta maps
Eight
in
beta
total.
maps.
Of course, we've got our 5 core 6v6
Yep.
and our 3 strike maps.
They had to improvise.
Brittany, let's talk
I
a little
respect
bit
the hell out of
more
them
about
because
strike
you can tell a
maps.
live event like this is hard.
Yeah, I mean,
We're gonna
these
see
And
them
they
in a
have to
little bit, of
improvise on the
course,
spot
but-
because the video is not
These
is
are
going
our
too fast
extra
for what they're
small
trying to
maps.
say.
If face-off, gunfight, super popular.
So they have to kind of improvise on the spot. So I respect them. I respect them, but you know, obviously it gives me secondhand embarrassment sometimes when that happens. You know, but it's inevitable. It's a live event. It's inevitable. You can't.
Yeah, so there's of course no score streaks on the face-off maps.
Yeah, we want to let you live a little bit and get around.
There is no score streaks.
Maps are some of my favorite. I like to just
piss
turn my brain off
on the face-off maps. There's no score streaks.
I mean, I think that's how I approach every match of Call of Duty. Period. But yeah, I mean, we're calling that the strat. Then let's go. But Matt and Neil, we also have intelligent
There wasn't the leaked gameplay. That's why.
Black Ops 6. Now this is sort of all part of a lot of the bigger movement changes we've made.
Because that basically means 4 maps in the game are pointless to me. I'm not going to play those strike maps.
Intelligent movement works for
I don't want to play maps if there's no streaks on them.
Yeah,
that's
so
boring.
It really started with we know we're
that's really depressing.
More of our players.
I guess they're good for camel grinding, but like, bro, MW3 has
on what they want to do and not how to do it. So intelligent movement
of
at a very high level will reduce how many times you
small
have to
maps with score streaks on them. Why do you
or do all that? So it'll be in your player settings. Check it out.
That's the worst thing I've heard all day.
Please check it out. It's going to make your game
now
easier.
I'm sad.
Yeah, further customization for how you want to traverse the world.
Yep.
Now I'm
Super
sad.
Awesome. And like I said, Omni movement, we've been talking about it all day.
Sad.
We're seeing it all day
I
around
love small
us.
maps, but I like score streaks too. I wonder why can't I use
designed
both?
for players of all skill levels, and you know, if you're a little unsure,
like, see,
the Treyarch team's got
I think this is exclusive on Face-Off playlist only. But are those maps available
Black Ops moments
to play regularly too, though?
And some of this just allows it to
because the way they made it sound, it made it sound like that.
And also just really good players and find their sweet spot of like I don't want to click to sprint.
Oh, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But they made it sound like you can't use streaks on those maps. But maybe you're right. Maybe it's just a separate playlist. And then if those maps show up in the regular rotation, then you can use streaks. I don't know. If that's the case, then it's no problem. But
Omni movement training
just worried because if those maps only can be played without streaks,
speaking of beta,
that would be depressing. Because that's how it was in Cold War with the gunfight maps. What was the strike map? It's basically just like their example of a small map that they're going to use for gunfight
kicking off
and
August
I guess face-off
30th. And if you want on that Omni movement training course,
I'll hold my complaints until we get more information.
So pre-order Black Ops 6 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans and get early access to the Black Ops 6
beta, man. Holy shit.
Starting very soon. Don't forget
I'm gonna be
to preload.
grinding that.
2 days.
Yeah, you can preload now. So what are you doing watching us? Go make sure you're preloading while you're getting into the show.
I'm preloaded.
And you can also earn, you know,
I hope the casino map from Zombies is true.
XP.
There was no rumors on that. I think someone just said that because they were like, oh, it'd be cool if there was because it's in campaign, but there was never like a leak about that, I don't think.
And those things, so it's
but that would be cool.
Come play. Come have fun.
I'd like a casino map.
Let's do it. All right, we've had a sneak peek at some of our operators out there in gameplay, and
yeah, that probably fucked up the stream too. That's probably why they were like not sure what to do.
Can you talk to us a little bit more about you know, building out these characters and the factions?
That's bad timing, man. Holy shit!
It really starts with the story of Black Ops 6 and the single-player campaign. So on one side, we've got your rogue Black Ops agents. You're hunted on the run. You don't have Uncle Sam backing you, and then on the other side, you've got Crimson One. They do have the military machine backing them, and they're trying to chase down those rogue Black Ops agents.
And it's been a huge push for us just on fidelity of all those. Like, you see with the maps.
I really don't care about the operator factions because they don't really mean anything in the end. Because, I mean, they're going to be adding, like, collab characters. Like, I'm sure we'll end up seeing some crazy things, like fucking Homelander. Like, I don't think Homelander really...
Shout out to all the graphics.
It really is just, like, the good guys and the bad guys. I think that's just, like, the simpler way to say it.
Yeah, it's been awesome. So make sure
sometimes some characters don't really fit that well into it.
Operators in action today.
And sometimes...
But in the meantime, let's take a look at some of these
even abide by that because I'm pretty sure they put Michonne in the bad person category. And
that's Adler.
Didn't they in Modern Warfare 3? I might be wrong, but I thought they did.
Do you have a
Joanna, you've got a favorite, don't you?
Yeah, this is my favorite. This is Brutus from our favorite
Brutus.
Mob of the Dead.
Yeah. You know, we got
kind of want specialists to return, to be honest.
It's Treyarch.
Am I late?
It's a
You're not late to zombies. They didn't show any zombies yet.
Yep. Like I said, Klaus, I think, is
they're just showing multiplayer right now.
We've heard a lot of
is zombies in beta?
Klaus hype in chat.
No beta for zombies.
But that's it for us at the desk. Treyarch team, thank you for joining us.
Zombies in
We're
the beta.
going back to gameplay. Camos, classic prestige, leveling your loadout are coming up next at the desk. For now, let's check in with the casters on gameplay.
Thank you.
But yeah, I would like
much,
Specialist
Steph.
to return. If they change them up, though, they would have to change them quite a
Have
bit.
already walked us through some of the exciting new updates and content coming to Black Ops 6, but there is a lot, folks, so stay tuned. More of that at the desk. But for now, we just sort of been salivating in the back end. Folks, let's, we're joined by Ali Cat and we're joined by Nameless. Puckett and I have been having a little bit too much fun. We're not going to make you guys run. No one's running.
Do you want to?
I'm down.
I don't want to.
All right, let's go.
We're going?
Rogue.
Are we running in a circle?
No, Black Ops 6.
I might go use the bathroom real quick because once the zombie stuff comes up, I don't want to like have to use the bathroom during that. So I'm gonna let them talk. You guys can listen. Watch the gameplay. I'll be right back.
Geeking
Literally
backstage,
like 1 minute.
talking to all the devs and about the attention to detail and everything in this game has been unbelievable. And as we're gonna jump into some gameplay, we're gonna see it put on display here. The Omni movement for me, the best thing ever.
Ali, what is the first weapon? What is the first class we're going to be building when you touch the beta in 2 days?
When I touch it, I got to touch it yesterday, and I loaded in an XM4, but I also heard the Krieg is as well back into the game. So honestly, there's a lot of options when you load into this beta.
So ARs on top of ARs.
ARs on top. You know what I'm saying, people.
So for me, I'm the biggest nerd. The first thing I did, I jumped on, I went through every setting imaginable. I'm like, okay, I can change my HUD. There's movement settings for assistance for, you know, the old people like Chris. If you need to be able to mantle and do things like that. So it's just a lot of customization, which one I love, but then also going through the maps. Dude, we got some good maps coming into this game.
I can't wait to see the snipes as well. Blake has one in his hands right now from Team Summertime. He and Hitch have been vibing on the new game. It's been nothing but smiles for all the creators here in the stage.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Hitch, this is Scud, one of the new maps we have here. Back over to Skyline, another one of the new maps. Great time. But yeah, guys, you talked about some of the ARs and some machine guns are great. Haven't seen too many shotguns. That was something that I think there was a lot of back and forth. How do we make a shotgun really fun without making it too OP?
Well, I mean, you think about Omni movement with the shotgun, you could hit, especially on strike maps, you could slide in, hit people out really quick, especially around corners. And on this map, that's what I was testing. It's a good one to try out the Omni movement. When I was running through the hallways, that staircase you see in front of you, you could make some sick plays.
I'd also love to truly touch on how beautiful this map is. This has been my favorite one I've seen thus far. This is Skyline. It is absolutely stunning. It is vibrant. It is on a rooftop. It's got a sunset in the background while you were testing out your Omni movement, flying off of roofs and taking down your enemies.
And it's definitely a very expensive rental property, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a penthouse. I want to go swimming in that thing. Big shout out, as you can see on the left, this room
Did they
is
announce
packed.
anything
over
that
250
was, like, big?
of the greatest Call of Duty creators, all in one venue, all to touch Black Ops 6 for the first time.
And everybody's so stoked. You know, before the show starts, I was going around talking to all the
Do you think
players.
double XPs will transfer to BO6 from MW3?
Making this game, trying to make everything perfect
think so.
for, you know, the community. And
But I
so
could be
far,
wrong.
everybody's been absolutely having a blast.
Don't take my
as
word
we
on
jump
it.
over here
Maybe
to
they do,
Shia,
but
so
I
we're
really
making
don't
some
know.
moves on Scud.
Scud, Babylon.
For some reason, I just don't think they do, but they might. I really don't know.
So many. There's a lot of maps. The beta, again, coming in a few days' time. You get to sample everything you see here at Next is going to be.
I forgot the XM4 is in this game. Is similar to the Commandos, so it'll be.
Nameless, can I ask you about the SMG class? I know that's what you're running. You're always
that
up
was
in
one of my
front
favorite guns in Cold War
faces.
too. So
was it the Jackal out of the gates? Were you running the
I'd love to see
PDW?
it,
What was feeling good?
how it's going to be in this game.
And then on top of that, I just try to make my class as aggressive as possible, right? Like trying to get up close and personal, trying to make plays. And
yeah, the movement is going to be the best thing about this game. I feel like it looks so good.
Disgusting things in this game.
Oh, the Liberty Falls gameplay trailer was on when I came back. I mean, I would have just gone back in the stream, obviously, but
ADS while flying,
quickly without looking, you know.
Throwing gung-ho with that, and you're just an absolute unit running around the map.
No recoil, maximum snappage. It's a lot of fun. Envoy with Hutch here. Doing the best he can, man. You see in the HVT that huge icon on
It's a weird SMG. It shoots kind of slow.
Everyone knows where he is. He has armor. And if you
it probably hits like a truck, though.
Get a lot of points.
Yeah, the big question mark on it if you do get the kill. I've not seen many good drivers so far in this building when it comes to those score streaks, but that's unfortunately going to be a loss. We're going to move over onto FIFA Kill. This is one of our Warzone players, and 13. I know he's praying not to load in against Shotzi right now because he has been looking to break that movement.
The deaths in the scoreboard. I don't know why they've been removing them in the other CODs, unfortunately, but I'm thankful that Trek knows it should be there.
Those streamers had the privilege to tour the National Spy Museum here in DC. So much going on, and what they found inside was not what they were expecting. Let's take a look.
Wow.
Getting married in DC is pretty epic.
Kind of game I grew up with my brother playing.
Getting married in DC. I saw this. Someone got married, right?
I'm ready.
Brad and I met in a Call of Duty lobby on Crash. I didn't believe in soulmates until I met him.
That's cool. I wonder if they had that like planned for a while though.
Since the
Like
first lobby we met, it was
they had to like hit up Activision and be like, "Yo, can we have a wedding at this event?"
Our love
like,
is stronger than any meta, and I'm excited to spend the rest of my life with you. I vow to always cherish, protect you, and let you defuse the bomb.
You instantly made me
But I
laugh
saw everyone was
harder
like,
than I ever
everyone was
have.
saying like, I was saying
always
they
stay
have
by
to be
your
both
side
COD
even when
fans,
you
right?
steal my
Because
kill.
I feel like nobody would want to do this if they weren't a COD fan themselves, you know? Like let's say only the guy was a big fan of COD, the girl would be like, I'm not doing that. Like we're having a different wedding somewhere else. But if they're both big fans of COD, then it makes sense. It's more like, you know, okay. Then it's understandable.
And we're here now with the Call of Duty DJ and Chloe Jagger, who you guys just saw got married yesterday. What an incredible ceremony. You're all about adding vibes to this whole thing. So
that is
you
crazy
get
though, meeting on Call of Duty
themed wedding. Now you're playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6. What would you say is the happiest moment of your life?
Easily getting married.
Good
Great
answer.
job. Amazing. You're getting brownie points for that one.
Big time brownie points. Now, as somebody
Maybe
who
the
just got
Dias
married
Cast will
literally a
finally
few
be
days
revealed
ago,
today.
to
Is
a
it the whole
gamer as
Milo
well,
thing
I
that
know
Mr.
how
Waffle's
special
thing
it is
that he
not
was
only to be
doing?
married, find your soulmate, but to also involve gaming into
They did
this. Well,
transfer
how special and
MW2's
important
double
is
XP
it
to
for you
MW3,
guys
but
to
almost
be here
everything
at
else
the Call of
transferred
Duty
too.
Black Ops 6,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
beta and
They'll
testing,
definitely
but
transfer to
also
Warzone
find
at
love in
least,
COD
but
too.
they might transfer.
I mean, it
I have
means
no
everything
idea.
to us. Call of Duty is such a big part of our lives, and
I hope they
yeah,
do.
this is a dream.
It's always been a huge part of our lives, and just to know that's where it all started and to be here now, it's literally a dream come true. It's amazing.
Oh, that is awesome. Such a beautiful story between the two of you. But I got to ask, what's the honeymoon plans? Is this the honeymoon?
Ooh,
For now.
Definitely go home
Black
and
Ops
play
6
the beta,
beta.
as much as we can, and then
That's
we'll
the
worry about the
honeymoon.
honeymoon after that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a true gamer to me.
It certainly does indeed. Well, you guys, absolutely stunning. Such a special day. Enjoy today as well with the honeymoon vibes happening here at Call of Duty Next. Thank you so much. That's going to do it from us over here. Back over to our casters.
That's so cute.
About the honeymoon later. There's a beta to play first. I love that answer.
Real.
Call of Duty Lobby is truly bringing us all together. That is insane. What a wonderful thing to happen here at COD Next. Back to the gameplay. It's modern Warzone. Doug's at it in the hard
playing
point.
here.
Yeah, it's so special to see them.
Do you think there will be a
get married.
better
That is
marketing than
absolutely
GK?
awesome.
Do you
We're
think
watching
there
some
will be better
Black Ops
marketing than
6,
GK
and it feels
Nova?
crazy to say that. Black
I
Ops
feel like the
6.
marketing
on
this
the
year was
stage. I
already
love to
pretty
see this.
insanely
Putting
good.
down his microphone,
I
putting
don't know,
away the
Trek always
guitar.
nails
He
it,
needs some
to be
game
honest,
time in.
but
That's also insane to say. Kane Brown here
even Cold War
in
Zero
DC
was
at Call of Duty
good.
Next playing Black
But-
Ops 6.
Yeah, right.
Let's see what Kane's got.
Sometimes it's more traditional, just like BO4, where they literally were just marketing with like a million trailers.
That's a duo.
I like that too. This year's been kind of the same way. There's been so many trailers they've been dropping.
Kane was
all
bringing
of
it, man.
like
He was
different
carrying stuff.
days.
He was
That's the
getting
type of
kills. He was
marketing I
doing
He
like.
plays quite a bit of Call
There's
of
like
Duty.
something new
So
every
excited to see
week,
him out.
you know?
He's running the
So,
AR
I
as
don't
well.
know.
His XM4 in his hands.
I
That was
do
my
like
gun of
how
choice
they've done it this
yesterday
year, though.
As the ARs, unbelievable.
Oh, we do.
And he's running the variant.
My eyes were closed, Kane. I didn't see that.
We absolutely are close enough.
So that's the XM4 right there, then?
The Cold War XM4 as well.
Yeah.
Like it's a
Yeah, it
similar
is.
feel. It's got a real nice recoil control. It sounds good.
And when you
looks
want
good.
to be that aggressive AR, it's just one of those.
I hate watching
guns.
gameplay
You
with
just
motion
pull out,
blur on.
Get aggressive. I love
Turn
the
off
XM4.
the motion blur.
Similar feel, like we said, to Cold War.
Oh, he's spinning again. Love to see it.
You
What
didn't
a
have to bring
stage.
attention to
We're
it.
locked in here, though. Phase scope on your screen, and this is what I need. Show me the
I'm gonna
snipe.
stop
Show me the quick
recording.
scope.
I've been
Because I was
recording on
doing
and
it
off
yesterday.
because
It feels so
I want to make a
good.
video out of some of these clips, but I'm
not
gonna
the
wait for the
biggest
zombie
fan
stuff to start
because
recording.
I'm just not very good with it. So, but when I pull it out, it does feel extremely satisfying. And as you can see right here, scope. He's the man
Trip said
you
you'll be able
want
to
to
experiment
watch
with
make plays.
4 HUD presets
You know
in the beta.
Phase guys, when they get a sniper in their
Or
hand with that
multiplayer.
Omni movement, they're going to have some insane.
I can't wait to see the final kill cams, Alex.
I am glad
I'm
you
so
can
excited.
customize the
And that
HUD. I mean,
dive
the HUD
across
looks
the
fine in
screen, I
multiplayer,
can
but
just think of all the funny
know, I'm still
edits right
not
now
really
that are
happy with
going
the,
to hit the timeline when this game drops. And Omni movement is just so fun. Regardless of your playstyle, regardless if you're
I'm
a sniper main, regardless if you're a Warzone player, it is beneficial to literally everybody.
You go to your left or right when you dive?
Probably.
When I dive, I'm definitely a left
You might be
person.
right.
Which is funny because I write with my right hand.
All right.
You know what's crazy? Nobody considered this, but you know people IRL strafe in game. I mean, the dive is adding an extra layer of danger. Of danger. I'm flying out of my
I'm
office
getting
chair.
turned on. I mean, you guys are screwed.
When you guys were all playing yesterday, did you manage to get a Hellstorm? Because it is the
It just looks
best
so
feeling
fast,
in the world
man.
in this game. game. It looks so good, so crisp. It's
I love
unbelievable.
how
I can't wait
fast
to see
it
one of our
looks.
players get it and wreak havoc.
I think this will
I
be
love that
the
you had to
best
say that. Just
movement in a
make sure
boots on the
everybody
ground
knew that
Call
you
of
win
Duty.
on a streak
For
versus us
sure.
yesterday. Just a slight flex.
Only like 6.5 kills.
You've done it a couple
It has to
times.
be.
If we're going to see one, it's going to be shots.
Class is in session.
Currently, right
Shotzi
now,
already having a good
in
time
my
with that
opinion,
snipe.
I would say the best movement in a boots on the ground COD is probably BO4,
Boston, who?
which might be a surprising answer, but I love BO4's movement. I love how it
But this
feels.
again, a superb opportunity. Let's see some snipes. That's a big old dive off the
But I think this
mantle
will
as
beat
well.
it for the best
Shotzi has
movement
already found a way to
in the
interrupt
boots on the ground COD.
the animations.
Someone dropped
Are
a
the
nuke,
devs listening?
really?
Are they watching this? He's already
He's
done
doing it again.
Shots. Keep your eyes on this man, please.
You see some of the badges up top.
MP's HUD is great. I agree. The MP HUD looks fine.
It looks
but
so clean.
The same
and
HUD
that
we use for
added
zombies is just not it. Like, that's just not it.
There are some
At
absolute
all, man. They
legendary
could have done a unique
medals
cut. They
coming in the
could
game.
have
So
done
keep
it.
an eye on those games, on these medals as they happen. Obviously, T-Dog's just there flexing. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm the best player in the world. Right?
The admins are telling him to
He's
chill out.
convincing.
We're
He's like,
watching
did you see
Shotzi.
that kill versus Ant?
Put the guns away, bro. Put the guns away, bro. Over to Noah Sunday, who's finding
I think, okay, so let's go through my biggest complaints with the multiplayer
Doesn't even
currently,
adjust
right?
the camera when he gets in. He's like, no, just
concerns.
give me
These
the
are just
controller.
concerns, and
I'm
obviously
good.
they could
Let's
change in
lock
the full game.
One of my favorite things
No
right now is
looping
seeing all the
streaks. That's
different
the number
guns and
one thing for me.
attachments right now that everybody's running. 'Cause
Definitely
there's no true
concerned about
meta
that. I
currently.
hope they
and
change
I
that.
feel like some players have truly got this figured out.
The strike
folks,
maps,
we've got all
if
sorts
you can't
happening
use
here,
score
let's
streaks on
tickle
them,
our
that'll
ears
be a
with a listening
problem. But we don't know for
presented by
sure,
Corsair.
I guess.
Feels good.
Because
I'll take your
I'm
ears.
not sure if it's a separate playlist. Like, I'm not really sure how that works yet. Third thing is skill-based matchmaking. Obviously, is always going to be a problem. And I think that's the only three things, really. I can't think of anything else, right?
Run it.
I feel like everything else just looks fine. Like, everything else looks solid. Oh, we got a collab. I can't really think of anything else.
Oh my god.
Let me know if you guys have anything else. That's my only like three issues.
You gotta love
I
it.
guess
Spawn
I wish there was
camping
pick
at
10.
its
I really wish there was
finest.
pick 10.
Two with one bullet.
I guess that's
Collapse
kind of a
our
thing,
we found
but
out.
I mean, off the rip,
well.
we're just getting some crazy camos and variants. Like, I'm loving what I'm seeing. Once again,
what is this?
That thing looks straight out
Is
of
that an
zombies.
eyeball on the left side?
Yeah,
You
it's,
get a knife that matches as well.
it is beautifully horrifying.
We
the way
haven't
that
seen
I would
anyone
describe
like focus on pure knifing until just now. Lunchtime got the business delivered.
The dedicated melee ant.
Yeah. Oh, yes, the dedicated melee spot now. So you can have a pistol and a knife, which is amazing.
Charlie posted
as
the HUD
you
settings.
just feel a little more swaggy
Yeah,
when
I've
you're
seen
running
those.
on
We'll
that
take a
with
look
knife
at
in your
them
hand. So
later
something a lot of our
for the
players will very
multiplayer one,
much
right? Not the
enjoy, and
zombies
I know
ones.
the competitive players as well. Lunchtime, big into rank play this year. Only a couple weeks, and we'll be good.
Lots of news coming here at Call of Duty Next, folks. Plenty to go. And if you love ring lights, we got them as well. Look at that view. It is all happening here. 215 creators sweating it out here in a hot day in DC.
And now I was thinking about this. They each have
is a really hot day today.
gaming PC, right?
Yes.
And then they have
And they
a
have a
streaming
streaming
PC.
PC.
Yeah.
So we're at over 500 PCs in this museum.
I don't know about you guys. I'm not sweating. You might be, but it feels great in here considering all of the power going on in this room. I mean, you're
Come on,
talking
just
about
some
ring lights
zombies,
galore,
man. Yeah, but
cameras
you-
galore, PCs, monitors.
Michael said it
Everybody's on a
before,
dual
I
monitor,
think,
dual PC
1
setup.
PM. It's
I've
probably
yet
when
to see
they're
how
gonna
loud
show
it gets in
zombies.
here, though. I'm ready to see some people on their feet.
Is that even again an hour of zombies?
It has to
Maybe.
get spicy,
Maybe.
folks. It's a Call of Duty game. You know what to expect.
I was watching Jay Smooth going up against Tim the Tap Man. Swag, Legion was on the squad. Three of his teammates just straight up
They
quit out. It
didn't
was
show as
18
much as I was
186.
expecting. Like,
I was
they're just showing
they're trying
gameplay,
to
but
find an easier lobby. I understand it.
Holy
in
streak,
prior years,
okay.
they like talked
Full
about it for a
streaks,
while,
by the
you
way.
know.
We've got a
But like
break.
they're just
Come
kind
on,
of
see this Hellstorm.
watching gameplay.
You want to use it?
She's got to call
She's
him in,
fine,
right?
but it's just, you know,
Around
it's a little
us?
different
Tell
than
you, it is
Where's she at?
other years.
Salties, it's time.
You can't loop them in this game. Just call them in.
Hit the buttons.
She's just slaying.
Somebody's got to tell her.
That's
You can't
Somebody's
loop
got to
them in
tell
this
her.
game.
Part of the room.
Why
She said,
not,
I'm going to hit the
man?
key. I'm not against it.
All right.
Off the respawn is when you would
Here we go. Come on.
Hit that D-pad. Oh, she's
Why
nice and
can't we
clean.
loop? Let us loop,
Bad news bears,
please.
fam. I don't think
I don't
she's
think
going to
she's gonna
find
call
it.
them
We
in.
just got a word from the admin. She's been
I think
ignoring it
literally
since
everyone
minute
wants
3.
looping streaks.
She's
I don't know a
just
single.
this good
I
on
mean,
the map.
okay, no, that's not
It
true.
is
There are
fine,
some
though.
people who
There's
don't want
some
looping
people
streaks, but like, I don't understand
And
why.
she's moving around the map like so
Streak
fluid.
spam is not really that big of a
Here we
deal.
go.
Let's go, Smixy.
Look at how clean that looks. Map
come
looks
the
beautiful.
Wait, Smixy didn't call the clusters in.
The clusters are
Oh, so the clusters auto home on 4 targets around the
Didn't know.
place. Okay, folks, we're going to compose ourselves. We're going to take a moment. The gameplay's still rocking and rolling.
It looks so
though, here in
fast-paced.
DC.
That's what I'm
We'll be
happy
right
about
back
more than anything.
with a whole lot more Black Ops 6.
How How much time
Play like
till
a
1
pro
p.m.?
on a
Time
big
zones
screen
confuse me.
TV up to
7 minutes.
98 inches
7 minutes.
From TCL, the official TV of
If
Call
it's
of
actually
Duty.
at that time, I'm just guessing. I don't know if
Share
it's
the
for
wins.
sure though.
Elgato,
I
the official
could be
streaming
wrong.
partner of Call of Duty. AMD, official
My interest for
CPU
watching
and
MP is
GPU
just not the
partner
same
of
as
Call of Duty
playing it.
Next.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, especially when it's not
Herman
that
Miller
different of a
Gaming is happy
multiplayer.
to be
Like,
the chair provider for Call of
I remember
Duty
when
Next.
Black Ops
Today's
3 was
players are sitting
first
in Herman
revealed.
Miller Gaming and
I was
body
like
chairs. Check out
watching
which gaming chair is best
gameplay
for you
all the
at
time leading up until the beta
hermanmiller.com/gaming.
because I was so excited. But like, because that was the game, because the game looked so different, it looked so
Official
new. But
motorcycle
like,
partner of Black
this doesn't
Ops
look
6.
that different. It just kind of looks like Call of Duty, and I think we're just it's
Customize your
inevitable
typing.
because
Drop.
we're how many
The
years
official
into
keycap
Call of Duty
partner
being a
of Call
thing,
of
and
Duty.
they've had a similar setting for the past couple Call of Duties, other than Vanguard, I guess. It's been like 80s, 90s, or present for most of them. Your audio might need to be turned up. The next COD Next stream turned down because these announcers are louder than you. Are they? Oh, sorry. Someone said they were fine, so I thought they were fine, but I guess it depends.
Us now, we've got more
Is
from
that
the
good? Is that
Treyarch
better?
team, more amazing humans to talk about Black Ops 6. We got
Let me
Pablo
know.
Ortiz, Matt Schrontz, and Lawrence Metten to dive
I lowered
into
it by
everything.
1 decibel.
Again, I used dive again.
Dive. Let's
you know
do
what?
it. Let's do it.
It fits with Omni.
Dive,
with
flag
Omni
screen, whatever you want to do.
I was seeing a lot of people do diving over there. That was wild.
It works.
Because the amount of craziness that we were seeing from our players was absolutely incredible. This game is, I'm stoked.
Thanks to Nameless and Alley and Paul
more
Game, we've already
multiplayer
got
stuff.
a meta conversation going,
Yeah.
so we have no one better to talk about that
Let me
than
listen.
Pablo. We
See
know
if it
the
sounds
players
good.
can't wait to get their hands on the Black Ops 6 weapons in the beta. We've been seeing them in action. I've heard a little love
Oh, I see
for
what you mean.
the,
It's hard to.
Tonto,
The problem with
XM4,
audio, it's really
the
hard to balance
Jackal. We're
because
gonna get into that a
their
little bit,
audio
but what
changes.
was your
You know what I mean?
general
Sometimes
approach
it's
to
loud, sometimes it's
designing
not.
weapons
So
for
it's
this game?
so hard to balance
high
it.
level,
I guess it's just
really
the life of a
wanted
streamer,
the
though.
gunplay
You know?
to be super tight, really fluid with all the movement that we have going on as well. But
Like
still
now it probably
hitting
sounds
that
fine because they're
high
quieter, but I
fidelity,
think that
like,
announcer
best-looking
before was a little
weapons that we've
louder.
ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth, though, man? They look
Well, we
fantastic.
did see some of the inspect animations too, and they are fire.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, there's no streaks
they're
on the
looking and
fucking.
feeling great. And yeah, a lot of variety too. That was a big goal for us.
Yeah.
Making
Why,
sure that
man?
every
Why not just
weapon
put
has its
windows on
own
the
distinct
ceilings so
identity,
streaks can work
you
on
know,
them?
audio, visuals,
Because I just don't care about these
mechanics,
maps anymore
all
now.
that.
There's
So you're
4
gonna see
maps
a
in the
lot
game
of
that mean
classics
nothing to me.
returning, like the
I don't want to play
XM4,
these maps.
Better than
Better than ever.
before.
That's so depressing.
But it's Black Ops, so operators are getting their hands on a lot of experimental prototype weapons as well, and those start getting a little more out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, speaking of prototypes, we
That
have
is so
some
depressing.
weapons coming at launch in Black Ops 6 that are completely new to Call of Duty, all new to the franchise, never been in a game before. That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's really awesome, and really just comes back to the weapons team having a blast exploring and capturing that 90s essence, which is pretty untapped for the franchise.
Yeah, we've never been to the 90s
Yeah.
before in COD.
Yeah.
Guys, let's go. We're very well versed in the 90s.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, personal experience.
Don't date us.
These all the new guns we're talking
I'm
about?
on this conversation too, okay?
So at launch, you know,
They're definitely new, but they
12
look
of our
similar to other
weapons,
guns.
Players will be seeing for the very first time ever in Call of Duty, which is awesome. And you're gonna get to play with a bunch of those in the beta as well.
Are they? So we will be able to mess around with those in the beta.
Yes,
okay.
yeah. I know people. I've seen a lot of Jackal PDWs.
Okay.
The Vault Edition floating around out there in the stream, and yeah, that weap's amazing if you love playing aggressively. Rushing
Face-off maps are my favorite. Yeah, if you don't care about streaks that much, I think it's not a big deal, but I love streaks, and without them, I just don't enjoy it as much.
Not
So,
just an MP, but very exciting.
like, I would only play that face-off mode in Cold War for camo grinding, but other than that, it's just like I don't care because it's like I can't get streaks, so I just don't care.
Yeah, no,
you know.
this, really excited about where we landed with attachments this time around.
But like the thing is, Cold War was able to have other small maps in the game. Oh, here's the gunsmith.
Really good to
They were
equip,
able to have other
make your
small
weapon
maps
better,
with
right?
they had
And the
strike
second
maps
pillar
technically,
was
and then there was
giving
gunfight maps. Those were
players
separate things, you know.
and
If they
clarity
could still
so
have
that
small
they,
maps in this
feel
game,
like
then
they
I guess it's not a
can
big deal. But
experiment in Gunsmith, and
like
make their own
MW3
builds
was able
without
to make it so
having to
every map
go online and look
has
something up.
score
Yeah, you're
streaks.
kind of you want to empower people to have the confidence to build their own loadout, use those attachments, know what they're doing. I think that it's awesome, and we're gonna hopefully see a lot of customization here at Call of Duty Next today.
Yeah, now what else should we know about attachments here? Like, because I feel like there's more than meets the eye with all this stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, players are going to notice that there's way fewer cons across the board.
Way fewer cons,
attachments
nice.
are more focused on providing one or two big chunky improvements.
Got it.
And there's also that's mostly consistent in terms of where those improvements will be on all your weapons, so that you quickly are getting into these situations where you're like, okay, I want to make my weapon ADS faster. I know I go to the rear grip. I put on
attachments that make the guns shit.
Yeah.
And we're going to get deep into weapon progression with Lawrence here in a little bit, but talk to us about what things are shared in terms of unlocks in the attachment system.
Yeah, so for most of the attachments, you're going to go through your normal weapon leveling journey and unlock everything for just that weapon, but then optics are going to be shared within a class.
Nice.
So, so if you're playing with your
that.
XM4, you might unlock like
attachments
a
are
red dot
separate,
or something like that, and
but
you're
optics
going
are
to
shared.
immediately
That's
be able to put
good.
that on your AK, no matter what level that AK is.
I think it's
right?
better
It
than how they did it
could
last two CODs.
may have
like
never
that.
touched it before. It might be rank 1, and you can already put a red dot on there.
Yeah, it gives you that
I
advantage.
like that.
to be
I
able to get in there
prefer
early
the
with
attachments
weapons.
being
I can
separate.
tell who here
But
is not
sights
an
being
iron.
the same is fine.
Not it.
That's me.
No, I love iron sights. I love iron sights, but having that ability to be able to go across is absolutely fantastic.
Give me some good, clean glass. That's all I need.
Well,
It's definitely not as cluttered. Yeah, the gunsmith looks better than the last two years for sure.
But Matt, actually, you know, time to kill is something that players
Time
are
to kill.
always
Ooh,
curious
TTK.
about with a new title.
Please tell me it's
TTK,
just
Time
like
to
Cold
Kill.
War. Please
How
tell me
did
it's
you
just
guys
like Cold War.
approach
It
that
looks like
for
Cold
Black
War.
Ops 6?
It is a critically important part of the game. So I'll go through some quick hits, right? We're slightly lower TTK. You're going to die a little bit faster than something like Cold War. We're at 100 health. We've tested a ton of different health values and around with the weapon damage, but we feel like where we're at right now, it sits really well.
Whatever.
In the
It's
world of
still
Black Ops 6 with Omni
slower,
movement,
right?
Our attachment
But, like,
philosophy. But of course, we're definitely
They made it
looking for
faster than
data
Cold War,
and
though.
feedback
That's
of the data,
depressing.
so please give it to us in appropriate
Well,
ways.
here's my feedback.
We
Make
will
it slower.
listen and assess
As slow as
the job.
possible.
Follow that Treyarch for more on that. We'll
No,
be,
I'm
we'll
sure it'll be
looking
fine.
for
It's
it
probably
for
going to be
beta.
similar to
I'm
like
definitely
BO3,
very
maybe. That's fine with
interested
me.
in how Omni movement and that lower
But I
TTK
prefer
are gonna
it
play
being
with
as
one
slow
another.
as it
We've
can.
seen it
Like
here come to
BO4
life
even
too,
is
and it's
like
been really
good to me.
fascinating.
Like,
and
you
I
know.
think it's only going to just continue to add a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, and make you be a bit more strategic.
Yeah, I mean,
what you wanna do.
it was really important to be able to react.
Yeah, never mind about the 1 o'clock
we don't want the
zombies
health
thing.
so
That
low
was
that you just immediately die.
Yeah.
But we don't want it so high to where you get frustrated, right? So we feel like we're in a really good spot to where you get a little bit of a
The only
dance,
people
but,
getting
you know,
frustrated
we'll
at
see.
being too high
no.
just
Aligned with
suck at the
Omni
game,
movement
though.
in
Let's be
mind.
honest with ourselves. Now, let's
Now,
be
Lawrence,
honest.
my fellow camo enthusiasts out there, there are many of us. I hear you
New
have
camo
some
system,
really
okay.
exciting things for us in terms of challenges this game.
Nah, you're allowed to
Yeah, so,
dislike slower
there's a
time to
lot
kill.
you're
I
gonna be able
just
to do with weapons.
I love it too much.
First off, we're bringing reticle challenges and reticle customization
Oh,
back.
nice.
So
Okay.
That's
We
back
love-
to Call of
Oh,
Duty
gold.
this
They're
year.
showing us gold. Okay.
We have an update to the camo system.
Diamond.
and
They're
as
showing
part
us
of that,
diamond,
we
too?
have some really
that
dope
looks
master
sick.
They're not going to show
We're
us
seeing them
the
right now.
Our Treyarch
Dark
weapons team has
Spine?
really gone
Okay, that's-
all
is it the
out.
mastery camo?
We are confident we're
They
delivering
just
the
showed us
best
it?
mastery camos we've ever seen in
Dark
the franchise.
Matter.
Take
Oh,
a
that's
look at
the
Dark
okay.
Matter.
Shit, they literally just showed us Dark
Back and
Matter.
better than
Holy
ever.
fuck, that looks good.
And when you shoot this thing,
It's
it
just
actually
like
has some
BO3,
dynamic
but
elements that add and
updated
swirl
graphics.
and move. Really dope mastery camos in the game
Wow,
this year.
I was
We'll have
not
more
expecting them to show it off
later
right
in the
now.
broadcast with the other modes, but
Okay, yeah, if that's just only
I was not
taste,
expecting that at all.
Taste. You got master camos for every mode.
Usually they save those for launch.
Lawrence said it. The team killed it on
They
the
really
master
did.
camos. I see the conversation
Yeah,
come
they
up of
did
which
kill it.
was the best gold
I'm
camo.
definitely
I see
going for
Black Ops
the
1 come
camo
up
this
a
year,
lot.
for sure.
I don't necessarily disagree. I think we've topped it. I think we've topped
bold.
it. Yep.
Bold
Let us
move,
know.
bold move.
Let us know.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's
let
the
us know.
bar?
there are a
I think
lot
BO4
of
is the
cool
best
stuff
gold
here
so
without
far.
a doubt here, and these things are looking absolutely
In my opinion.
incredible. But also something is.
I understand it's hard to have a fast-paced gameplay with a slow time to kill. I disagree. I think it's fast-paced. I think it's faster-paced when it's a slower time to kill,
They
actually.
look so cool.
Because like
Everybody's
the
running
fastest
these
paced
in
Call of
the-
Duty
in
is
the
tend to have slower time to kills, you know? Like BO4, Cold War, BO3, Infinite Warfare. Obviously the movement helps too in the map design and stuff, but
weapon collection,
you know,
the Gobblegum pack and Season 1 Black Cells.
Those look
Plus,
sick,
if you
man. Holy
pre-order
shit.
the Vault Edition, you will get the chance to use these operators.
But yeah, obviously it shouldn't be slower than BO4. That's like getting a little extreme for Call of Duty for sure.
Use them in the beta.
But
so
I would prefer it's like around there, you know. Cold War is fine too. But it'd be a little faster, whatever. I'm okay with that. As long as it's slower than BO3, I think that's like the line for me, you know. Never go faster than BO3, please. Then we're good, you know.
It's awesome. Now, of course, there is one thing in particular that I have been excited to ask today, and this is the return of Classic Prestige. We saw the announcement. People were popping off about
Classic
it.
Prestige?
Lawrence, what can you tell us about, you know, Classic Prestige? Just give us an overview. What we should be expecting, because I hear Classic, I think Classic.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what we're delivering in Black Ops 6 and then some. So
tell me about some of the Prestige rewards.
Classic Prestige back to the franchise. If you're unfamiliar with Classic Prestige, you're going to start leveling up 1 to 55, unlocking content for use in your loadouts. If you hit max level, you're going to have the choice to prestige.
Oh, did they say? They didn't really say this in the here, did they? So Trek tweeted the camo challenges are a new hybrid system of traditional headshot camo challenges and specialized challenges. So it's more like a traditional system, kind of. I don't know.
Use that permanent unlock, get it back right away. We have 10 prestiges in Black Ops 6.
And one of the camos they showed here is the fucking 115, or not the 115, the Afterlife camo from BO2.
Let's take a quick look at our sneak peek Prestige
Hot take,
1
I love.
icon.
Oh shit.
So I remember having a conversation with Lawrence in our office. I think maybe we shared an office at the time, talking about bringing this back. And it's like, hey, if we're going to make the best Black Ops game ever, then you kind of got to do it.
Hot take, I love the time to kill in Black Ops 4.
To want to enter
the time to kill Black Ops 4. Yeah, I agree.
The team, Lawrence, hats off, like absolute no-brainer, and I'm gonna try to max prestige.
That does look cool.
To get dark matter. I'm gonna try to do all the things.
Yeah, I love that you've said too. It's not so punishing that you've
Someone's assuming you've never played hardcore mode.
Like,
oh, I played hardcore mode. I hate it. It's terrible.
Want to relock everything? I'm not risking
I despise hardcore. I only ever play it for camo grind sometimes, because I'll use if like it's a really shitty gun that's really bad in core. It'll usually be because every gun's good in hardcore. So you know it doesn't matter what gun you're using in hardcore. So like people will use that mode for camo grinding, and it's never fun for me. It's always people camping in a corner, just shooting down with a little pistol. I don't know. It's not fun to me.
We have a ton of high-value skins, blueprints, charms,
high-value skins and blueprints,
all created just for the Prestige system.
Nice.
And, I mean, we
damn, they're doing good with the Prestige stuff.
If that looked like the World at War zombie to
I was going to ask. It's got a.
They're doing a great job.
Hint, hint.
It's because it is. And so one thing we're doing in Black Ops 6 is each Prestige is actually themed after a game in Black Ops history. So not only are we bringing back a fan favorite classic
each
system
game is
oozing with nostalgia.
But there's 10 prestiges.
It's going to take you on a trip through
there's
the
more
past
than
Black Ops games.
There's
We're
more
super
than
excited.
I cannot
there's not
wait
enough
to see
Black Ops games. There's not enough. Let's like redo them again. I guess
think people are going to love these so much, but. Lawrence,
I guess multiple of them could.
Weapons when you're relocking?
Like the first two could be World of War, the second two could be Black Ops 1. I guess that makes sense.
In terms of what happens to our stuff?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's cool though.
It wouldn't be classic Prestige if it wasn't a little dangerous. You're gonna relock that 1 to 55 content, but you're not gonna lose weapon progression. You're not gonna lose your global weapon.
Yeah, it's just like Prestige.
You're not gonna lose challenge progress. When you re-unlock a weapon, you'll have all the
Prestige stuff was cool.
For that
I agree.
weapon available as soon as you get access again. And it was important to Matt's point earlier. We want players to Prestige, but we also want it to pay homage.
There really isn't that many things I dislike about what I've heard about this game so far, like multiplayer-wise. Like,
Alex, so that'll help.
There's a few things. They're big things, but there are only a few things. So
yeah, so only just a smidgen.
Yeah, it's a calculated risk, and I like that in my Call of Duty. But it really wouldn't be a Black Ops game without a couple of other things that I think you are going to surprise us with.
I kind of have to pee again. I'm not even kidding. I might do that real quick. They're talking about ranked play. I mean, I don't. Let me know if they say something really interesting about ranked play, but I gotta go quick.
Cards in the game at launch. So if you complete the set in multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone, you're going to be rewarded for doing so. Each prestige has its own set of
Those are so sick.
The zombies one looks so cool.
We got Dark Ops challenges. You need Dark Ops challenges in a Black Ops game. So if you're unfamiliar with those are as tough as they get. Hidden criteria challenges that we're excited to see which ones the community find and which ones they maybe take a while to discover. We will not be giving hints.
Nope. Okay. Redacted. Smart.
Yeah, a lot to unlock, and excited to see what resonates with players.
So we were hearing Miles talk about a little bit while they were casting some gameplay, but it seems like medals are back, and yeah, I'm excited for them. So it seems like there are a ton for us to be able to earn as well. Is that right?
Yeah, we have over 150 medals in multiplayer. Lots of returning fan favorites.
A lot of nuts.
And a lot of new ones too that we're excited for players to discover.
You can see them popping up on screen.
Yeah, we've been seeing, we got some turned on action earlier.
Love it turned on.
Yeah, that's Pablo's favorite.
Get tagged in the back and just have the perfect flick.
Yep. My personal favorite is Doink, because it's fun to say and see Doink. Yep. But yeah, there's...
I like how you say, I like Doink.
I do. I mean, I popped up and they were telling me some of the ones that were coming out. I was like,
kill an enemy with an impact from a tactical grenade.
That was Stephanie's.
It's a little different than stuff.
It was Stephanie's favorite before she knew what it was.
Did they announce anything?
She just heard Doink. She was like, I'm in.
Did they announce anything big?
Equipment here, okay?
My personal faves are
Dark Ops challenges? Oh, they did, okay.
1v3 and 1v everyone medals.
Wait, did they show Nuketown?
Nice. I get those all the time.
And Search and Destroy, right?
Yeah.
S&D, going to this, all the time, picking up those 1v3 medals. This guy's unbelievable. All right, folks. Well, before we wrap up things here at the Desto, Stephanie, I think there is one more thing that our friends at Treyarch wanted to talk about, because I see it here on the little graphic that we got.
You are so
ranked play.
right, Alex.
They didn't even talk about ranked play yet.
One more thing.
Oh, they were talking about Dark Ops.
I'm coming to you, Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
So Treyarch has obviously worked
Pizza said zombies in 7 minutes. Nice.
the
7
last
minutes.
few years.
Let's go.
We simply need to know when ranked multiplayer is coming to Black Ops 6. What do you got for us?
Yeah, so, I mean, we love competitive COD. Ranked play is in the DMA at Treyarch. And in a lot of ways, we've been building towards Black Ops 6 as the definitive ranked play experience. And we're delivering it earlier than it's ever launched in a Call of Duty game.
Every year I say I'm going to get into ranked play. Every year I'm like, I'm going to get into ranked play this year. I never do. The only COD I've ever actually been into ranked play is BO3. That's it.
A lot of people, a lot of cheering in the room.
I should get into it though. I really think it looks fun. It looks like it'd be fun.
Thank you so much,
BO3, I had a team of friends that actually actively played Call of Duty, so it was better. But my friends don't play COD anymore, so I gotta find other people to play with. Because I don't want to do solo ranked play. I feel like that's not fun. I kind of want like a team.
You guys are excited about it.
It's just time coming.
Yeah, it just radiates to all of us. That joy is so awesome, and I think it's. I speak for everyone in here. This game's freaking awesome.
The vibes are high.
The vibes are high. It's great. It's Black Ops at its absolute finest. But that, of course, covers our news on Black Ops 6 multiplayer. But don't go anywhere, because we have plenty more live gameplay that's going to be coming your way, courtesy of our excellent commentators. We got Miles, Puck, and the rest of the crew standing by. Take it away, fellas.
Thank you, Stephanie. Go on, boy.
Well, yeah, ranked is very different because there's certain items that are not allowed in it, and there's like a whole ranked system with it. It's a bit different than SPM, but I see what you mean though.
Just
taking this.
The most incredible day of news, folks. I mean, I can hardly contain myself. But while you were at the
desk, it does play very different.
Over to our next multiplayer section, which is a look at some of the new Strike
next
maps
multiplayer.
that are coming to Black Ops 6
now.
multiplayer. So we're going in a face-off, folks.
Bro, but like, please, I want streaks on these. I understand
game mode, and
they design these maps so they're indoors, so that's why streaks don't work on them. But like, why design them like that? Why not just design them so there is outdoor areas, so streaks do work on it, or make it so only indoor streaks work on these maps.
One of the
you know, so you can't use like gunships, but you could use UAVs. You could use
sorry, I'm just a little too 10 years younger than the rest of you. But Hazardous isn't, and he was at that high ground for a hot minute there. Will finally get shut down, but Shotzi is still rocking this sniper rifle. I mean, players cannot get this guy down.
He's going for the 360.
He said he was going for a clip. You know, I walked over to go watch him, see what he was up to, and he said he was going for a clip, and he won't rest today until he gets a good one. I'm excited to see if he can pull off.
There's a takedown.
Was he on the receiving end?
We've seen a few in the trailer. The one that Klaus pulls off with the axe, like the flying. I mean, this is some visceral execution action.
Part robot, part zombie human.
Oh, Black Ops 6.
Incredible stuff. Don't look at us like that, Alley Cat. All right,
not looking at you anyway.
Shotzi's put away the sniper rifle for a moment, and this is what I've been waiting for. Can he fry?
He got executed. He wasn't taking any more of that. He said, screw the clip. I need to go for some kills. But he's still getting taken down. Aerith is one of our COD mobile creators. And seeing her pop off here in this situation versus one of our professionals. Pop off queen.
I will say, Shotzi's in the blender right now.
Yeah, I just don't think I'll play this that much if there's no streaks on those maps.
Right, okay. So that's a good sign for all you guys.
Still 12 other maps in the game.
Triple kill Nameless.
That's what he needed.
You can.
He heard him.
See, look, destroy. He got the best.
He's on his feet. That might be a different lobby, but yeah.
Clearly doesn't play the objective. Shout out to the 520 compared to your teammates' 1,400.
46
Got
elims.
5, bro.
And was that 5 deaths? 46 and 5? Oh,
Get a confirm over here.
Spare dog tag.
ridiculous.
And this was called the Scourge, and this thing is absolutely insane. It looks so good, and it has a high
That
mag, so you
ADS
can
is
just slay.
crazy.
Yeah, this is a Jackal blueprint, one of the variants. Again, you'll be able to use this in the beta. It just looks absolutely insane. And we saw that matching knife. Again, all the animations, everything looks so cool.
Spooky fish knife.
All right, Zombie should be soon. Should be a couple months.
I'm calling it that for the rest of the year.
I'm making an emote right now for it.
What are you guys taking with you after your first Prestige?
Oh, it's a great question. All my attachments, but
This looks like a sweat fest.
I don't know if it works on that.
Every COD is going to be like that. I have no issue with that because I feel like that's just. I shouldn't expect everyone else to just be bad, you know?
Marine.
I guess if there wasn't Scully's matchmaking, then that wouldn't be as much of a problem.
We're watching Kenny use it a moment ago.
Yeah,
Very, very
it's just, you know, what's the best breakfast food? I feel like I like omelets
now I'm looking out
the
for the
most,
medals.
probably.
You see the double kill pops up.
I'm a big omelet guy.
Just so much satisfaction. As
French
you're playing
toast
and
is
popping 2
great
pieces
too.
and 3
Pancakes are
pieces.
great,
It
but
looks so sick.
omelets are like.
Talk about there's a 1v1, there's a 1v2, 1v3, 1v everyone medal. I mean, that's going to be so fun to keep account of.
Like an egg burrito too. Those are great. Those are great. Like a homemade one. I'm not getting a fucking egg burrito from McDonald's. No,
I can't wait to see what's going on here with FIFA Kill. Now, FIFA, one of the greatest Warzone players of all time. He's always streaming. On the other side of this, though, you have Aiden.
With avocado and like tomatoes.
Good news is he's got Jay Smooth on his team here.
That's
Alley Cat,
perfect
but I feel like this might be a
breakfast.
stacked lobby.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good news because Aiden has got a 3-piece on the enemy side of things. I mean, this is a kill feed lighting up not in their favor. But
doesn't seem
we
like
just talk about, I think everybody's got tactical sprint on, and I'm going to start yelling at people.
And what I love about this is they're on a strike map, so it's so close. So every time you spawn, you're just going to be getting into engagements and having to use that omni movement to get away. As we see a dive comes out of nowhere, it's going to be better timing. Those are some of the things you're going to be able to do.
I haven't seen like
You get
anyone
shot,
slide.
gotta get
Everyone's
on a
just
dodge.
diving.
So
unlike Cold War and a strike map in this game, it's not necessarily a piece of
I
a
guess
large
he's
map
sliding.
to trim down. It's an entirely new play space, but it's still using a similar art design or a similar palette from an existing multiplayer map, or at least I've been told.
And this one's Gala, so you can see small themed area. It just looks awesome. And up
So he
top,
basically just said, yeah,
this
the
is
strike maps
position it
are.
looks like
He
you're
thinks
gonna
that's
wanna
from
hold. This
campaign.
FIFA kill is
Most of them.
absolutely slaying.
I guess
And
this is
y'all
a
can't see
campaign
it, but his
location.
hair is bright pink. It's kind of getting blinded in
I
this
don't know.
shot.
I just- I
He's
would've
right in front of
cared
us,
more
and
if they
I'm
had
seeing the
streaks on
sun
them, but
shining down
it's
on
hard
him
for me to
in these
enjoy a map
shots
if
as
they
he's going
don't,
to
you
find
know.
two. Has the high ground, will find a third as well. Now, I didn't see him much of as an AR player, but his movement is looking cracked.
Marley 13. Having a very good time here.
Marley 13, I used to always watch his videos.
Though, Chris. I mean, not necessarily being pinned down in spawn and absolutely beaten alive, but all right, Lola, massive shots.
I walked behind her
So you
earlier,
could have your own
and
health
she
bar,
dropped
which is
the
cool.
quad feed. She's like, how about that one, chat? Everyone is just feeling this game bright and early, and she is not afraid to take
No
on
health
anyone
bars on
in
the
lobby.
enemies,
So
it
Chris
seems,
walks
though.
behind
Like there
people
was
that
in
quad
Cold
feeds.
War.
I walk behind Tim the Tapman, and he rage quits his first lobby after missing a kill. Honestly, I'm just going to stay on the stage.
Yeah, come with me. I bring the PMA.
And as we jump to Lola, she has the XF4 out with the red dot on. You heard them talking about it. Be able to change her reticle and customize
excited.
it. That is something we had way back in
Hopefully
Black
for
Ops 1. It
zombies,
was
the
one of
audio
the
doesn't
best
sound
feelings
like
ever.
MWZ.
So many features
I
from
really hope it
previous
doesn't,
Black
'cause
Ops
it
games
did
refined,
in the other
re-added
gameplay,
that
but
nostalgic
I
feel,
hope
but
they
also
have their own
new.
sound
It's
design,
so
you know.
awesome to see.
Another thing as well, every single time you get a brand new weapon, the optic slot is open and ready. You don't have to level it up. You can put anything you've already unlocked in that prestige. So let's say you've got a big old sight, a ×4, whatever it may be, a nice red dot. It can go on the brand new weapon.
Right into the grenade.
All right, quick question for you guys. They mentioned that there's going to be different themes for the prestiges. We heard about World at War.
Movement doesn't seem
Will
like
we
the
see
extra
a
movement
Black Ops
because
2 one?
in the
And
features
is
they
there a
got,
chance
everyone
that I
used and
can
abused
unlock
that,
the
but the
foul
movement seems
in
like
the
an extra
Cat
thing
Force
in the
once
side.
again?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Some of the best
I mean, the extra
weapons
movement was
ever,
like
but we got a
necessary.
bunch of
Like
new
you had
weapons
to
in
do it,
this
but
game
this
as well.
you really
I'm
didn't
excited
have
to get
to.
my hands
I
on and
guess
try
it
it
doesn't
out.
look like
Can
you
we
have
see this
to.
from
Beta coming
Salties?
up.
some first time.
I'm so nervous for the zombies gameplay. Like the trailer, I'm sure is going to be great, but I'm nervous for the gameplay. Like I'm nervous I'm not going to feel good about it. You know?
Impossible! I have eyes on my back, and now I can.
Because we're going to see gameplay with the HUD and everything. Like I don't know, man.
Great stuff
Zombies
coming
gotta be
through
soon, right?
as our creators are finishing their first round of Strike. Everyone seems to be enjoying the fun.
First round of Strike. Is there more rounds of Strike?
I just saw some incredible movement, and honestly, I was just when I was listening to you guys talk about you know getting that your medals and all the weapons that are new. Also, just quality of life updates that all of your classes will move around, whether it's Warzone, whether it's MP, whether it's a private match, rank play. You don't have to keep going in and remaking your classes, and I think that is just so important. It's attention to the small details that Treyarch does really, really well.
And if you guys have been watching all the screens, the finer details, the different HUDs that we've seen, I'm liking you know, people changing it up and making it easier on themselves. We were talking about yesterday, if you're right-eye dominant, we were moving our mini-map up
where
to
this
the
was
top right.
shown,
Like,
but
this is how it should be.
It feels right. I mean, that's a very, very
it was shown somewhere.
It's just called inverted. There's a lot of presets. We saw 2 that were locked
so
for now, but there's a streamer. And there's, I think, one that you can fully customize. Could be wrong there, but
we're getting into the weeds.
Lots
Here's zombies
lots
camos.
Of different options for those HUD presets.
Mystic Gold.
We're getting a little teaser of some of them here. Again, it's just a new dawn. Maybe it's a new day, and it's a long, fantastic
like a white
year of Black
diamond.
Ops 6 ahead of us.
Now, Miles, you're a full-time employee, and I'm a
Afterlife.
contractor.
So I saw it before. Yeah. So Afterlife is making a return. It looks really weird.
Do I have to wait until later in the show?
I think
and
we can.
then
I'm not seeing
Nebula.
any
Okay.
hits, not any
So we got Dark Matter. We got Nebula.
There's no red dot on my chest, is there? I think we're sweet. Day one.
We're going to see the best montage.
Can you imagine the clips that are going to come out of this game?
When I'm hitting them, jumps and flips and dives, it's going to be a fantastic time, and you get to watch it in all sorts of angles, folks. While we're going to leave our
I feel like everyone's just going to be saying zombies, yeah. Everyone just wants to see zombies.
Who's roaming the halls of Call of Duty next with some special guests.
Mr. Dalek, JD is choosing to not play MP, waiting to play zombies.
Right now by
Really?
Keyshawn, Tristan, and Bub from the Washington Wizards. You guys may recognize them. Right, if I can reach here, but Keyshawn,
Doesn't really look like a Treyarch game.
Call of Duty next.
Really?
This
I feel like it
setting,
does.
I think, is insane.
It looks like
what
Cold
do you
War
make
kinda.
of this setup with all our creators?
I didn't know what to expect walking in here, and just walking in here, seeing the environment, the vibe, and just how good it looks. It's amazing.
Do we think Buried will be
Pretty
in Liberty
cool. I'm not
Falls?
gonna lie,
No.
It's very vibey for sure. Tristan,
He's just
have
like
you
me.
managed to get your
I don't
hands
think
on the
Buried's
game?
gonna be.
Have
I
you
think there's
played?
gonna be influences of Buried, maybe some like little aspects, but the church that we saw was not the Buried church. Maybe they're paying homage to it, but it was not the Buried church. That is just a regular church. That's just the churches just look similar.
All right, we'll see
At
how
least
much you're
if you
grinding
do it
for
1-to-1,
sure.
it's not the same. But
what type of player are you, Bub?
are they
you
trying to
multiplayer,
do
zombies?
the Buried
What
church?
you
Maybe,
dabble in?
but it doesn't
Multiplayer?
actually look the same though. You know.
I play zombies sometimes. I'm not really good at the game, so I just play Warzone so you can keep coming back to life.
Damn, I was really hoping you'd start being like, I'm going to smoke kids. I'm talking a big game, but that's fair. You got time to grind. Absolutely not. And obviously, we're seeing some of the incredible creators try this out. Are you guys fans of anyone's streams at all?
We've seen a couple of AMP members in here, so it's pretty cool.
Amazing. I love to hear that. And lastly, Tristan, how are you guys feeling about maybe squadding up together at some point when the game releases?
I think Liberty Falls will be
we should play
Liberty
for sure.
Falls.
We should start streaming, I think. You know, this has given a good jump start for us.
The time to
Maybe
kill,
we
I'm
get into
not
streaming, so
exactly
that'll be
sure
nice.
what it's
Hey,
going to
heard
be
it here
like,
first.
but
A
it
Wizards
kind of
team
looks
might be actually
similar
emerging out of
to
Call of Duty next. Gents, thank you so much.
like
Enjoy the rest of the
BO3
day.
is my guess.
Cassius,
Thank you
it's
for
back
having
to
us.
you.
Thank you so much, Lonnie. We've got some of the biggest
I'm
names
okay with.
in
I prefer
Washington
with slower,
all
like
here
Cold War,
to check
yeah,
out
but
Black
it's-
Ops 6. I wanted to
it's
ask you, though,
alright.
while we're watching more gameplay, who is the greatest celebrity or athlete that you have played with or against or just watched in Call of Duty?
Man, you're talking about skill at Call of Duty, huh? I would say
So I guess this isn't a strike map. I thought this was before, but I don't think it is.
MVS? MVS is one of the best Warzone players that I've played with. I think he's great. And then Max Holloway, a fighter, unbelievable player as well.
Animations also feel clunky and slow.
I won a gunfight tournament with Michael B. Jordan.
I don't really feel that same way. I think some of it. I think I know what you're talking about, but I honestly think that's just motion blur. Like I genuinely think that's just what motion blur makes things look clunky.
I was like,
And I feel like once you turn it off, it's not going to look as bad. Like it'll look better on your own
Do
screen
you have an
probably.
8-pack or a 10-pack in person?
He was wearing his
To this day, I don't know why motion blur is a default thing on video games. It makes no sense to me. It looks terrible.
Call of Duty.
I always turn it off. Everyone should always turn it off.
Tim loves Call of Duty.
Tim loves Call of Duty, except when he rage quits.
He
But
did rage quit.
he's not going to do it now. We talked to him about it.
Here we go.
No, he did it like 10 minutes ago. My
Zogoro.
bad.
Oh, wow. He hit that player. Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
the diving.
Oh my god.
There you go.
It looked good to me. It looked good to me.
Go
Zoe.
forward, then backwards, and those are some of the gunfights you're going to have to get used to in this game.
I mean,
super fun.
Dude, the quads.
We keep seeing the same map over and over for these game segments. Yeah, because they're only playing a few of them. They're not going to play all of them.
That was a phase player taking him down there. I'm not
They're
sure
not going to show off all of them just yet.
On a Shifty, another Warzone warrior.
But also one of the most individually talented, just Call of Duty players we've seen come into the scene from a content creator side, and now competitor in Warzone. He's been unreal, so I'm excited to see what he can display here.
His aim is not.
Damn, no, I really wish it was just the RW3 time to kill though.
Because
Like,
off of Omni movement, it
faster
looks
than that
like
is
a
like,
lot. Like it looks very daunting.
We'll
but
see. We'll see how it
promise
plays
you,
in game. I have
once
no
you are
idea.
loading into the game, once you are playing, it comes
Like I
so
said, I'm
naturally.
okay with it, but
feels
also
like
not,
it's going
like,
to be a
thrilled
big
about it.
change. It really isn't. It's super fun. It's
COD
super
stream
natural,
loud.
and you can already see
Please
it.
turn the
Like
COD
people
stream
are
down. I can't hear
struggling.
you.
They're having fun.
Bro.
They're testing out kind of
I
their
feel
limits,
you, but
their
it's hard to
abilities
do
with the
because some
Omni
people were
movement.
telling me the
It is
opposite
so,
before, so it's
good.
like I don't know who to listen to. It's like some people are telling me the complete opposite.
Total gameplay time. So I mean,
is it good now?
Real fast. It's going to feel difficult.
I listened to it myself. It sounded okay.
Go back to MW3 or go back to
It's hard because again the stream audio is changing, right? They're adjusting as it goes. Like when they cut to different clips, sometimes it's louder, sometimes it's quieter.
Every scenario. I mean,
So
you're hitting a corner, we're
it's hard
walking
for me to
into a
know,
building.
you know.
Like I said, when we were talking about it, it just feels natural. Like it's new, it's awesome, but it feels natural, almost
But
how it
I'll
should
lower it,
be.
though.
And obviously they've catered the maps towards the movement as well. So
I just know
everything
someone else is going to tell me to hire it later.
Some
So
games
it's
that you'll play in the FPS genre.
someone's going to tell me to
ice
hire
skating
it.
around the map.
I'm going to be like, fine.
Now what's happening here, Miles?
Oh, this is. I mean, we're taking a hostage, and we're holding on to this player as a meat shield.
Wow. Wait,
Meat
that
shield?
hipfire was
Is it good now? Let me know.
Accurate.
So again, this is a new feature in the game. You're able to take these players hostage from behind. It's sort of an
Even in
alternate
single
to
player
an
games, I think
execution
motion
that's
blur
gonna
looks
go
terrible.
huge. Yeah,
Like
search
I
and
always turn it
destroy
off.
in
It just never looks
Warzone,
good.
yeah, take a hold of
I
players.
don't.
They
I'm
will
sure
take
there's a
the
reason
bullets
for it.
you.
Don't get me
For a
wrong.
limited amount of
I think
time,
it
you
hides
get
certain things,
rescued.
but like
You be rescued
I just don't
by
think it
your
looks good.
teammates. So, and I'm
You know?
screaming like, "He's got me! I'm being taken!
I got you,
I'm being taken!" Wheeler's coming out of nowhere.
Climbing the sniper.
They should have just reworked the snipers in that game though. Like they should have lowered the aim assist.
I don't think that's the official.
Made them ADS faster, but lower the aim assist. You know.
I like that you're a personal
That was
bodyguard.
just what came to my head.
Hey man, costume is too quiet.
Hey, guess what? You got a job now for the next 12 seconds. That's right. You'll be guarding me, sir. Marley 13 though.
No
thank
final
you so
kill
much for that.
cams?
And
Yeah, they're doing the
yes,
best kill, I think.
Legion.
Oh, he power punched it too.
Oh yeah.
Dude's using a rocket
Legion,
launcher?
do it. Find somebody and blow him up.
Let's do it. Come on.
Yeah, baby. Oh no, he's been taken.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
You call for help.
Well, Legion turns into
The
someone's
hostage thing is
personal
cool. I
meat
like
shield
that.
as the game comes to a close. And a draw. We don't see many of those either.
Yeah.
And I love that they're just using this left and right. This is so sick.
He's screaming for help. Please, somebody save me. It doesn't last forever. You will be taken care
That's
of there.
cool.
And Zogoro, look, man, it happens to the best of us.
So you just have to be aware. You can't get taken as the meat shield.
It's
That
going to
is
be
just
all
not-
snipers, right?
not
All
ideal.
the snipers who have been camping, you finally climb up next to them. They don't get to use tack insertion. Nah, they coming with me.
And you know what? When you have that prox chat out, I'm talking to you the whole time.
Oh, the whole time. Whispering.
In your ear, literally in your ear.
Do they all agree to do snipers only? No, there's people using other guns.
You mind if I just?
I think
borrow
people
your
that
body
just want
for
to
a
watch the
second?
COD
Just for a
stream
minute.
want the
take
stream turned
some
up, but people that
bullets
want to
for
hear your
All right,
opinions want
Zach,
to lower it.
what do you
Yeah,
got for me?
I'm trying to
Ready
make
for
it
some
so
blame
you guys can hear
Not
both,
much.
but it's
Not much.
so hard to do that.
You know,
Like
it takes a
audio
moment
for
to
streams is the
get
hardest thing.
through the
Videos, it's not a
aimed-down
problem because I
sights.
could just change it in post. It's
getting
fine. But
collapsed.
streams,
What
you
more
have
do
to
you
like do it on the
Honestly,
spot.
I think
It's
that
so
was an
hard.
opposite jinx. I think I just helped him
It's the
there.
hardest part about streaming.
It's all happening here, folks. Collaterals, body shield
tab just
plays.
locked.
It's happening.
Yeah, like I
here.
said, videos,
Here
it's no
at
problem.
Call of Duty Next. Unbelievable day so far.
Dude, I thought they were gonna show
So
zombies.
he
What
won
the
his
fuck?
first world championship when we went to New Movement back in Advanced Warfare.
They should have done
How do you feel
multiplayer
he's
information,
gonna
and then
adapt as now
zombies,
one of
and
the
then go
old
back
guard
to
in the
multiplayer
CDL?
gameplay or
Omni
something.
movement.
I
I
don't know.
think he's going to love it. I mean, Attach is a guy who could run any weapon, so we'll definitely be checking him out later today throughout the show.
We'll be checking out a whole lot later on today in the show, but now we're going to take a little bit of a moment
Oh, you
to
have
look
the
back.
stream
Let's take a
and
look
me
back at some of
separate?
the
Oh, that's
best
cool.
Reactions during multiplayer today, brought to you by our friends at TCL.
I can't hear him. I can't hear him. Oh, we're not supposed to hear them. Never mind. I thought they were like, when they said reactions, I thought they meant like things that they're gonna say, but never mind. It's just faces. Okay. Okay. 3 minutes? I don't know, man.
That does it for Black Ops 6 multiplayer.
All
We're
right.
heading out to a very quick break.
Let's
but
go.
When we come back,
Quick break,
we'll be back over at
and
the
then
desk
zombies.
with more of our Treyarch developers for an exclusive look at Black Ops 6 Zombies. That's it all, folks. Stay tuned throughout the show for live Warzone gameplay on the new Resurgence map and updates on Call of Duty Mobile and Warzone
cold water on
Mobile
that.
2. Ooh.
Don't go anywhere.
Wow.
All right, show me the zombies. Show me the zombies. But by the way, if the audio's a little off, like I said, for the zombies reaction, I'm gonna upload it as a video anyways, and I'm gonna adjust it in post. So if you guys can't like properly hear stuff, like just watch my video later, you know what I mean? Because again, it's so hard to like, I don't know exactly how loud it's going to be on the you know, I don't know how loud it's going to be, so we just have to roll with it. We'll see. We'll hope for the best. But if it's good now, then it probably should be good. I don't know.
Email sign up at movement.com/COD. Call of Duty Next is powered by Xfinity. Stay ahead of the game with ultra-fast speeds and a smooth, low-lag connection. Operators get ready to unleash a force of nature with Polaris.
I love the music. I really do.
Dropping into Call of Duty Warzone.
Soundtrack sounds like a positive.
Change your game. Scuff Gaming, the official controller partner of Call of Duty. Take your Call of Duty gameplay to the next level with Nanoleaf's modular RGB smart lights. Step into the game and sync your lights with the action
Yeah, I can lower this a
for the
little.
highest level of gaming immersion.
Was the first mode you played in the game released? Oh,
Customize
zombies
your
for
PC,
sure.
Official gaming PC and gaming laptop of Call of Duty.
There's like, it's gonna be 100%. Is the audio good? Last check before the zombies.
Welcome back,
All right, let's
folks.
get it.
I found
Definitely
myself
zombies,
up
though.
on another overlook
Because we
perch
have
here
the
at Call
MP
of Duty
beta, you
Next
know.
to let you guys know that the 5th annual Call of Duty Endowment Bowl presented by USAA will be coming to you live directly following Call of Duty Next. Code Bowl 5 will feature 10 esports teams from the military branches from the US, UK, and Canada to compete alongside the most competitive players in Call of Duty Warzone, including Aiden, Benny Central, Natasha, Olin,
Yeah, I think the audio sounds good.
Stode, Symphony, Teep,
It sounds
Westy,
good.
Zelena,
As long as they
country
don't
music
change it.
star Kane Brown, and more.
How long will you wait to
Tune in
play
see who will
campaign?
dominate
Probably a
Urzikstan,
day.
be
No,
crowned the
I'll try to get to it.
second
I'm honest, I'll
Monster
try to do everything
and
in
for
one
the
day.
first time ever, claim victory in the
I guess
Code
we'll
Bowl
see, because I'm
5
not really
solo
sure
YOLO.
what's going to be available
You
right away
won't
or
wanna
not.
miss the chance to
It
celebrate
depends,
5
because the
years
whole
of
remember the new
Code
whole New
Bowl,
Zealand thing where you can
15
play
years
like
of
early. I don't know how that's going to work this year,
and
so
learn more about the upcoming endowment
I guess it really
pack in Call of
depends.
Duty Black Ops 6.
They're not doing campaign
Stay
early
tuned
access,
after
I
next
guess,
to
because they
see who
haven't
will
announced
take
it
home
yet.
the coveted Code Bowl 5 trophy live from
So,
Washington, D.C.
And the Easter egg
Now,
for
I'll tell you
zombies
what,
probably
folks,
won't
the
be
energy
available
in
the
this
first day
building
if that's the
is
case. So
unbelievable, and we've
maybe I will
only
do
just
campaign
really
first day. I
begun.
don't know.
If you are just tuning in live, welcome to Washington, D.C. Welcome to Call of Duty Next. We've had so much incredible news so far.
Give
but it's
me
not over yet because
zombies.
we're going to head on down now to the developers at Treyarch to give you guys an exclusive
I'll play
look at
Terminus
Black
first,
Ops 6
probably, I
Zombies.
think, because
So
that's what they
TV,
revealed
you know
first.
What to do. It's over to you.
Thank you so much for that, Lonnie. And yes, the Cold Bowl
Zombies!
is incredible. Make sure you guys stick around for that. And a great
We got
time.
zombies. We
And those
got
players
Kevin
are gonna
Drew
throw
there.
down
We
the
got
show. You
I
guys
don't know the other
believe
guys'
that.
names,
Here
but
we
I
go,
hope
folks.
to
We're
learn
at
your
the
names.
desk. It is now time to talk about
All right,
everyone's
let's see.
favorite undead thingamajigam. It's zombies, baby.
Let me know. Is audio
And
good?
you
Is
guys
audio
may have
good?
seen this online.
Last checks.
Zombies is back, and honestly, I'm stoked. It could be better than ever. I think it is going to be better than ever.
There's only one way to find
All
out.
right, let's see.
And how, yeah, that's
I'm
right.
hoping-
So
hoping
now
for the best.
we will have 2 maps at launch, and one of which
Two
we're going
maps
to
at
be
launch?
debuting here live at Call of Duty Next. So, folks, welcome to Liberty Falls.
It's crazy. The Liberty Falls location. Oh shit! All right, everyone.
There's a place just around the bend. A place by the name of Liberty Falls.
Liberty Lanes, a comic shop.
1991.
Oh, this looks cool.
Fastest growing town in America, and it's plain to see why. It's a place of simple tastes.
I like the outfits on the zombies. Oh, there's Mr. Peaks.
Where church.
They have the vermins on this map. Dark Ether. Oh shit! Look at that camo.
This way, be sure to stop on by.
I like the announcer. That's cool. The jet gun. Holy shit. Oh, a bowling alley?
We're dying to welcome.
Oh my god, look at all the fucking vermin things. Wait, what? The comic shop could... That looked sick. Mega Abomination, I was expecting that. That was quick. That was fast. What the fuck? Alright, I guess we'll see some gameplay.
Let's kick things off with
I have a lot of thoughts on that.
Hell yes, round-based
I have a lot of thoughts.
is back.
But let's watch the rest of the stuff. I want to hear what they talk about.
The Treyarch Zombies team. We've got Kevin Drew.
We'll break down that trailer
Bianchi,
at some point. Trust me, we will break it down.
Guys, that
We will
Liberty
break
Falls
it
trailer,
down.
As Alex said, it's gonna leave a mark.
It's intense. It's incredible,
intense.
right? Yeah.
Small town.
It was peaceful. It's a little more dangerous now.
Yeah, it looked like it would have been a good time out with the family. Now, not so much. You know?
We've been riding the Zombies hype train since reveal, and I feel like I just hit a new level there. But there are two awesome round-based Zombies maps that launched with Liberty Falls and, of course, Terminus Island, which we've been talking about over the last few weeks. What does it feel like to just have both of these out in the world now?
Oh, it's so awesome to have basically Zombies Month where we've got just
That comic shop looked like the coolest thing. I feel
all
like
the hard work the team's been doing for the last 4 years and showcasing both.
that was the most
maps, very
exciting part
different.
of the trailer. But yeah, it was a short trailer though.
Yeah,
really
lots of
short.
hard work over the years.
I was
from the Zombies
expecting
team.
something
And
a
Steve,
little
Liberty Falls
longer.
kind of feels like
But I guess
a new
we're gonna see
setting
gameplay
for
anyways, you know.
Zombies. Like you said, the small town, it's bright. It feels like a little bit of a different place. What's
Indeed.
this map all about?
Yeah, it's this really idyllic small town. It's in West
Okay.
Virginia, but now it's like the site
a
of a
motel.
zombie incursion zone. So watch out! It's just destroyed immediately, right? It's crazy. But there's
I
so
like
many
the
details
aesthetics
when
of
you
it.
Look around the map and all these little shops and things like that.
I think it's a cool. It's a 90s town. You're gonna really use the 90s aesthetic as much as possible.
The people used to live there, and some little side quests that maybe you'll find.
You guys,
side quests, nice, nice.
Yeah, you gotta wait till it comes
The
out.
more side quests, the better.
And of course, Black Ops 6 is set in 1991. So first look at this map on Liberty Falls. It really seems like we're embracing that early 90s era where, of course, we see it all over
The music in the
Black Ops
background, that's
6,
got to
but
be
this
from the
has
map,
got
right?
That nice nostalgia.
Oh yeah. So I mean, Terminus is a little hard to get that 90s vibe when you're in a remote Pacific
A dark prison.
Yeah. I've been to a few prisons in the 90s, so
Liberty Falls is really like where we got to just embrace everything from nostalgia.
That's why I was happy about what we heard about Liberty Falls.
So just to bring all
Because
these
it is the
little
perfect map
elements, for me, it's like
to
the comic
utilize
shop,
the
bowling
90s
alley,
aesthetics, yeah.
Video store.
You remember brick and mortar stores,
Yeah.
right?
Some fun.
I used to actually work in a video store in the late 90s, with VHS tapes and all
No
that.
shot.
So make sure
when they
always
existed.
rewind, right?
There's
Yeah.
gameplay.
Be kind
Yep,
and
exactly.
rewind.
Yep.
So you mentioned Terminus, and we know that Terminus is set concurrently, right, with Liberty Falls, because you see the dates and the trailers.
Yes.
So you got people were putting 2 and 2 together on that. What are going to be some of the biggest
you better be able to
differences,
turn all that
between,
fucking shit off on the screen. There's-
Terminus experience versus the Liberty Falls.
You better be able to turn it all off. I already saw some of it.
Or rather, Liberty Falls has a.
You better be able to turn all that shit off. I'm sure you can most of it. Just like there was.
When you load into Terminus, Terminus is dark.
Okay, so here's no HUD gameplay. Okay.
immediately, so
It
you
looks
feel that
so much
threat,
better when there's no HUD, man. I might just do no HUD the whole time I play.
Liberty Falls will have you feeling almost kind of
Like, look
safe,
how much
maybe
better it looks with
get a
no
belly
HUD.
freeze, get a couple scoops, but this is zombie
Don't
zone.
tempt me.
Yeah, you know it's not all good. As you
Zip
explore the
line.
map, you'll start to see the signs of the outbreak. You'll
It looks
see
really
the
open.
signs of a failed attempt to contain this thing.
Okay.
So it'll be everything that you expect. And
Yeah,
what
this
we,
comic shop looks
want
like the
this
coolest
to do
thing.
Is like set. We want it to be easy to pick up.
Yo,
the
let me
hard to
play
master.
bowling.
Yeah.
There's a bowling
there's
alley.
lot for
Let
players
me
to chew on. It's a
bowl.
smaller map, so again,
Please.
lots for players to chew on while they try not to be chewed upon.
He said it's a smaller map.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm going to write that one down. But speaking of story, because you kind of hinted at it a little bit, it's a failed attempt at a containment, which means, we got to look at the cinematic earlier this week that's going to set up the map. And damn, there's some spooky things.
So you want to know my main complaint right now?
We're seeing
They're
for the very
reusing
first
the
time,
same
man
bosses on
himself,
this map.
Edward Richtofen,
The only new
since
boss we
Black
saw,
Ops
which
Cold
we
War.
didn't see any new boss, right?
seemingly
Because
is
there
gonna
was
get
the
yeeted
Mega
into
Abomination.
another
We
dimension
already seen
here
that before.
by the
And then we
ether.
have the
What
Vermin
does this
from
mean,
Terminus. The Manglers.
You know, I think it's the cinematic.
Is there any new bosses? Like, I don't know. That to me is disappointing, but it is what it is, I guess. Maybe I missed it, but was there any new bosses? I don't think so, right? And not having any new bosses on a map, that's kind of disappointing, but we'll see.
In this cinematic, it's basically whatever you saw at the end there, and Richtofen.
Well, and also too, we see his family. You know, I'm going to make some assumptions here. It seems like they were violently murdered, or there's some sort of very.
I think they just were out at the sun too long. Steph.
I hope he doesn't have those nightmares.
No sunblock on the picnic. That'll do some things to you.
Yeah. So up until now, we've really been framing him up as this villain.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Talk about story stuff. I'm gonna see if there's any tweets about anything.
But now we found out.
Oh, they released the damn 7 theme? Oh shit. We'll listen to that in a little bit.
Yeah, we're adding some
There's a lot of stuff to look at on Twitter because there's a lot of stuff being
you know what I mean? There were
released.
some really sick
But
moments in that
I want to listen to
trailer
this
as well,
too.
So you can definitely get the vibe that there was. It's going to be pretty wild. I'm excited for it.
And you did talk about the end there. I'm gonna push on a little bit.
Talking about story stuff.
You tell me no. Was that a Maxis voice that I heard?
That was definitely Sam, yeah.
No, and you could make some assumptions there. If you played the end of Cold War, some things happen that really kind of translate here, and you can kind of connect the points.
So is that what you would suggest players start if they want to get into the story?
While we're waiting, if you want to jump into Cold War, it's a great time to go check out those main quests. And
I want to see the gameplay. I want to see people changing the HUD's presets too. I hope people change it.
Zombies gameplay here.
Okay, they're showing us gameplay.
Quick things for those of you watching at home. We are spoiler free today. We do not want to ruin the moment.
Yeah, they're not going to have Easter eggs.
So the main quest and all the Easter eggs are actually turned off. And of course, the dedicated crew is back in round-based zombies in Black Ops 6. But since Liberty Falls happens concurrently with Terminus,
I'm trying not to judge too much, but I will agree. I had some disappointments there. But there was stuff that looked cool too. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Played by the folks here on that map today.
Different set of characters.
So, well, should be waiting any minute now to be
jumping
into the action.
Did she say operators or did she say
once that's good to go? Black Ops 6
there's going to be a different crew on this map? I don't know. I don't know what she said.
We are in to the action. We're going to be sticking around with this one for a little bit, talking about what we're going to be seeing, and I mean, I'm just excited.
A big part of it's the HUD, man.
Back.
A big part of it's the HUD. I know a lot of this you could turn off, but like, bro, come on.
Right? That's
like,
it's always the gimmick. You know what I mean? You want to see how far you can go on that one.
I know you could change parts of it, but you can't change everything. So I don't know.
This is the bank here, so they're inside. You can actually get up on the roof of here too. We call this the Alamo. It's like the last.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna turn off the health bars. Now, this score pop-up bullshit. Can you turn that off? That's what I want to know.
Central point of the map, so there's a lot of good things.
Because I will turn that off if you can.
So we see we're in this mission right now, Liberty Falls. Who's your handler? You know, like what's the goal of the Liberty Falls mission?
Was that a bear trap on the floor?
We got introduced to our handler in the cinematic.
The perk icons look like MWZ though. Like why do they look so like they look so small and spaced out? It just
try to protect Liberty Falls.
It doesn't look satisfying if that makes any sense. And no, you cannot change that. You cannot change how big the freaking icons are.
He starts to team up with you and
you can change certain HUD aspects, but that's not,
see if anyone's still alive.
Okay.
Figure out what's going on. Really just try to contain.
But you said that he assumes that you are a part of the group.
So you might not be.
You might not be.
Oh.
Yeah. TBD.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That is. I'm quite curious to see how that story plays out.
The ammo crate over there.
That's gonna be pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have someone in the bowling alley here. This is Liberty
The bowling alley
Lanes.
looks cool.
And there's my guy, Mr. Peaks. Little neon Mr. Peaks on the wall.
Great place to do some training there on the bowling lanes.
Oh, and we're crafting.
I'm really curious how this is actually going to be when the full game's out, though. Like, I'm really curious how people are going to feel about this.
Which is mostly score streaks, but a self-revive. We're actually
I don't know, man. There's the ray gun.
You can craft a game now to 3.
It's the MWZ ray gun, I think.
Higher rounds, less
It sounds just like the MWZ ray gun.
Oh, here's our first
Don't tell me it shoots as slow as it, though, because I hate the MWZ ray gun. I'm not a fan of it.
You can always leave it up
Oh, it drops a key? A root key?
course, they go lock out the ray gun.
So the ray gun has a new look that we're
yeah, so the weapons team did an amazing job. They remodeled the weapon and gave it a huge polish pass. So like the weapon inspect.
Yeah, the Warzone like HUD on the left, I hate that. I just like it's just little things like that that make a big difference. They do make a big difference.
I'm sure we're gonna get another ray gun look as we get further into Liberty Falls. Benny said to be around 11.
Yeah. Now, something I'm curious about because
I'm not judging too much. I can't, but like
lived in.
I don't know.
A lot of
because I know there's certain HUD elements you really change, and it might change my mind on it. You know, because I think the game looks a lot better without the HUD.
Right.
So you turn off you turn off as much of the HUD as possible, and it should look better.
To the players, like what?
But we'll see.
Going to be some goodies that they could find around here. Like, what do we have?
I don't know how it's going to work.
We have an epic main quest here in this map that you'll be able to experience when it comes out.
I'm so curious as to how people feel about this. I got to look through Twitter.
We are really upping the challenge.
I got to see if people are what people are feeling.
Pleasantly surprised. Of what they need to do to kind of do, their challenge their skills and their puzzle solving abilities. But we also have some really cool rewards for that as well.
I said this before. I think this is going to be better than Cold War, but I don't think it's going to be like the best of all time or anything.
Wonder Weapon skins.
We'll see.
That is something that I think people are going to.
It's definitely going to be better than Cold War, though. It has to be.
Like a different ray gun.
Like,
we're super
even if it has the same issues as Cold War, it's clearly improving on many other aspects to the point where it's definitely going to be better. You know what I mean?
If you're looking for anything, I'm going to be busy.
You can definitely also see the Omni movement as well
back.
playing a role in this too, right? That has to add a different layer to this because now before you're like,
I guess there's no new bosses, which is kind of weird. I feel like no map specific bosses on this map.
Has that added
as far as what we see currently?
Zombies experience?
I'd say
I don't know.
PhD flopper, you could see up on the hill there. You grab that, you run and jump down, do an awesome back dive and explode, and it's great. It's really cool. The movement makes it so.
I don't want Blundell back.
You can run.
Well, I mean, he's probably not going to come. He's working on a whole new studio. I appreciate what Blundell did for the franchise. He made a lot of my favorite maps. Well, he made, obviously, he was the lead, but there was other people. Plenty of other people involved. A lot of people who are still working on zombies today.
If you're able to play like this, to get a little bit more, awareness behind you.
Wow, I did not realize that. That is actually really cool. And then you can also see just like the wild slides.
I feel like what's going to make or break the game is going to be the Easter eggs for sure. It's going to be the Easter eggs.
No, that's pretty damn
100%.
awesome. So now, in terms of main quest, can we confirm here that
speaking of Easter eggs, they're talking about them.
Every map is going to have like a main quest at launch?
Definitely. We'll have both.
Every map will have a main quest. Nice.
We'll have main quests that we're super stoked for people to play. We've been putting a lot of effort in, tuning and balancing these things. So it's going to be a good challenge. We can't wait.
Should we be expecting that difficulty to be?
Why isn't anyone changing the HUD preset? Give us a better HUD, please. Everyone's using the default HUD. I want to see something different, man.
The world is trying to solve a single puzzle, but it's like we always want to make sure the steps are intuitive, but hard to discover initially. It's an interesting balance, and we always give it a shot every time, and always trying to hone it.
Yeah, but that's not Blundell's fault, though. I see what you're talking about. It's too spooky for me, but that's not really Blundell's fault, though. Like that's just the bad development of BO4. They went through a lot of issues. I wouldn't necessarily put it on him. As far as I know, he wasn't involved in a lot of what happened after BO4.
Directed mode.
Directed mode. What is that?
As the name suggests, will help direct the players through the main
like after launch, I mean. Oh, the guided mode is called directed mode. Okay.
The quest, or rather the rounds, to progress as the player opens up the map and completes the quest.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. This is a simpler map, it seems. Yeah.
The rounds will ramp up. It'll help.
But when they said that, I didn't think they meant like there's gonna be no new bosses. That's the one thing I'm like kind of surprised about.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're really excited about that.
So if you've never really dived into the zombies experience before, that is
there's the Wonder Fizz. Bro, the Wonder Fizz is not in a dangerous position. They kept saying the Wonder Fizz are gonna be in dangerous spots. That looked like it was in the middle of the map.
Intimidated or just haven't been able to get into the main quest because of difficulty, and we're hoping that this will be a good for them.
Oh, we're seeing a trap.
It's Etherella.
That trap is really cool, though. I will say that trap is really cool.
So this is a new trap just on Liberty Falls.
They're having really cool traps in this game, clearly.
This is a life-size action figure here from comic book, right? That actually you can fire this up and she blasts zombies with her laser death beam eyes here. But you gotta watch out there because your head could get clipped too. So
this dude's got a great rarity gun still. Come on, get something better. What are you doing? Get around 13. Get something better.
You don't want to hang out in the comic book on top of the counter there. You might get blasted during that. But there's great.
My worst nightmare would be if they have the vermin on every single map.
It's really
like
fun.
the vermin looks so cool, but like I don't want them on every map
Field trap
though.
is around here. That's a really cool project. Janice set those up. And actually, it'll slow down. And
either one or two maps. If they're on a DLC map, I'm gonna be like, bro, what's going on here? What's going on?
You don't want to linger there too long either. It's going to impact you after a little bit of time. So those are really fun too.
What'll make or break it for me? Here's the thing. I see a lot of people being really negative in the chat. I don't blame you, right? But the thing is, and what's important, use this opportunity. Oh, there's the jet gun. Holy shit, that looks weird in third person. Use this opportunity. It's glitching through. Use this opportunity to deliver feedback to the developers respectfully. Don't be an asshole about it. Do not go yelling at developers saying they ruined zombies. Oh shit! I was saying I wanted that. The transition. There's no
maybe fan favorite from Transit.
There's no like animation. They just go through dark detail. But okay, what I was saying. Use this opportunity to give feedback to the developers, right? On Twitter, YouTube, whatever.
People haven't played it before.
Whatever you want, just give the feedback respectfully. Things you don't like about what you see here, let them know respectfully. The worst thing you could do is be an asshole about it and then like harass the developers, because I know a lot of people love to do that. Just be respectful about it, and they might actually make changes for it. That's what I'm going to be doing. So a lot of things I don't like the look of right now. But I'm going to make videos on it. I'm going to talk about it on Twitter. Hopefully there's some stuff they changed. They've already done a lot of changes, and I'm happy with those changes. But there's still more work that could be done. So
like you said,
let's see.
A lot of new things that are going to be coming to this.
Let's see.
We just saw even things that are returning that are getting a fresh coat of paint on it. But also I want to talk about
I think my main concern is the HUD
as well, because there's one name
there's definitely other things
that I absolutely love. The
But look how much better it looks without the HUD.
It's just too good. What is
it's
it? What
insane what the difference is, man.
Machine, it's new, and it is.
But like, I just need to make sure. I need to play the game first, because I don't know how much you can actually turn off with the HUD yet. You know. I mean, they had 4 years. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It doesn't help to be an asshole, though. That's what I'm saying. So like, just deliver feedback respectfully, and then it will like it'll actually make a difference, because whenever the developers just get like a bunch of random hate, they're not going to make the changes for that. Like, why would they listen to that? You know, they don't want to listen to people who are being rude. I'm not saying anyone in here is being rude. I'm just saying in general, if you want to like find a way to deliver feedback, that's the best way to do it for sure. But I ain't saying anyone here is being rude. No one. I haven't. I don't see that right now. But
it's such an important thing.
Because I do want things to change. I want things to be better, but I know the only way that's going to happen is with constructive criticism, you know?
Yeah, and that can obviously,
what can they do before the game launches? Oh, they can change a lot. They can change a lot. Even post-launch, they can change things. If we don't like the fact that the HUD looks like this, they can make changes. We'll see. If not, then here's the thing. You might be right. Maybe they can't change anything. So maybe the feedback that we keep giving, they'll change for the next game, which
is Gobblegums.
Is that unfortunate? Yeah. Sure, but
so we might have seen it somewhere around here, but we've got several Gobblegums.
It's better than nothing
in the world. Gobblegums are a consumable
in 2 months. Well, yeah, if it's little things, yeah, they're not going to change the whole game, but they can make little changes. Yeah,
them and you kind of break the rules
for sure.
Little, like really powerful abilities for a little bit of a time, or kind of progresses your growth.
Like they could make the perk icons closer together, for example. They could do that. Like that's a small thing they can do. You know.
You make your packs on the front end, but once you get in, you still have to go to these machines.
Yeah.
One's free every round.
But you can earn them just through playing. To your point. Yeah.
I understand being respectful as everyone should, but I don't know what feedback people like me could give that would even do anything. It looks like another Cold War. But here's the thing: they have made changes based on our feedback already. It's just they haven't done everything. Like even the HUD, right? They added the ability to choose different layouts. That's a good start because that was a problem we had with Cold War. They made changes. They just didn't change everything. They didn't go the full. They didn't go the 100 yards. They went like the 50 yards or something because there's still big issues with the HUD for sure. So just deliver more feedback. I don't know. That's the only thing we could do as consumers. There's really nothing else we could do. Either that or just not playing the game, I guess. But I think it's just those are the only options, really. You know.
Which you'll be able to see in Zombies as well.
You're telling me that Richtofen shut down this town to experiment here? Must have been a week beforehand because this is boring. You know what? There's a whole underground area that we saw in the intro. I wonder if that's not playable for them currently.
And maybe it's something
You know
about
what I mean?
watching
There's a whole
the
underground
zombies try
lab.
to eat you
There has to be, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit of that.
Because I don't get how
bit more
we haven't seen anyone go underground yet, but there's definitely an underground
Augments
area.
are also a huge new thing coming to zombies in Black Ops 6. And I've heard this referred to as build crafting a little bit. You get the combos going.
There's the exfil.
How's this going to work?
Yeah, so this is the evolution of the.
It's probably just a me problem. Coping. We'll never go back to BO13.
That the longer you play
You're
zombies,
probably right,
you
but
get to
like I said,
power
the
up your
more
abilities, your field upgrades,
feedback we
your
give, the
perks,
closer
your
to that
analyze, make
experience
them
we'll get again.
more powerful.
You know,
What's different
and
this time around?
there could be
is
some
you're
awesome stuff in this game. I still like Cold War. I even had fun with the new Modern Warfare Zombies boss fight in DLC 5. I'm still gonna enjoy stuff. It's just, you know,
depending on what you're trying to do in the game, whether it's
there's still more they could do. Holy shit, what the fuck?
Right, that's really going to impact.
That was what the jet gun just did?
Your augments and what you set, and so ultimately, you're making your juggernaut.
I think this game will still be fun. I'm still excited for it. I don't want to get that twisted, but I'm still going to criticize things if I feel like they're worth the criticism. You know, that's the only reason I criticize.
Yeah.
But there's over 100 of these.
I really hope everyone sees that, because I get into a lot of trouble on Twitter sometimes with people who think I just complain 24/7. I'm like, no, I'm just giving criticism. It's constructive.
One thing that I always love
It's all constructive. Just because I say this HUD looks bad does not mean I think everything about this game looks terrible. No, most of it looks fine to me. It's just certain things that I'm like, I don't like that.
Monster. And that's something that's interwoven across the entire game, but you folks on the zombies
I could say
team
all
said,
these
hey,
things and
we'll
still
take that
enjoy the game.
literally.
So,
and that
you
seems
know,
like how we got
it wouldn't really matter at the end.
Yeah, it's a blast, right? So yeah, here we have it.
Like, I know the game's gonna look better on my end because they didn't turn off enough HUD options. I'm gonna be turning off a lot of that shit, so it's already gonna look better on my end for sure.
Blast them, it's great, you know, and we've been wanting to do this for a really long time.
I was really hoping some of the creators would do that. Maybe they couldn't in
let's make this happen in this game.
This build of it. I don't know.
So this is the first score streak that's really meant for zombies, and it's just such a blast to play.
Also, you can hear the maniacal laughter coming from the. He's like, you know.
I feel like it's like being a chopper gunner.
I have a lot to talk about in some future videos I'm gonna make. I might do a video soon actually, because I'll probably do a video like all my concerns about BO6, just go over everything that I'm concerned about. I think we have enough information now to do that for sure.
It's
incredible.
Yeah,
got to see that.
No, for sure. All right, well, there's other things to talk about here as well. Kevin, why don't you go ahead and tell us about the arsenal as well, and like what
the arsenal?
What should we be
that's
expecting there?
Yeah, so we've really streamlined the arsenal.
The arsenal's the thing with the ammo mods, right?
Kind of given it a glow up. It's, it'll be found on the level. It's a one-stop shop for weapon upgrades. It's where you spend your salvage to upgrade
watching
rarity.
gameplay and playing the game are two different things. Oh, for sure, yeah.
Really cool though is this guy.
But like, here's the thing: when I first saw gameplay of BO3, I was blown away. Like my balls hit the ground, you know. I haven't felt that way watching zombies gameplay for the first time since like
kind of shout at you.
Maybe Infinite Warfare. World War II didn't really blow me away when I first saw it, but like I still was like, oh, it looks fine. But like every game since like BO4, even though I love BO4, I do. My first impressions of the gameplay was mostly negative. Not mostly negative. It was more negative than usual, right?
That's how you know they were in.
And it's because of the HUD. The HUD is such a huge thing to me, and I don't think any game since World War II has had like a decent HUD. Again, I'm glad we can customize it, but we can't like change the style of it, you know?
Massive one. There's just so
but
much.
again, I think it's gonna look better on my end because again, I'm gonna change a lot, so we'll see when the full game comes out. I don't know.
We're gonna take a quick break, and when we return, we're talking some more Black Ops 6. See you guys on the other side.
All right. I'm gonna go check out Twitter because I believe there's a couple things posted. We'll continue this real soon. Don't worry about that. But there's a lot of stuff that was posted to Twitter that was not shown on here that I just saw on my phone. So let's go check it out. Where is it? Yeah, let's go to Zombies News Network. Margwa News Network. They have a lot of zombies news. We'll go back to the stream real soon. I don't know if they're showing more zombies or not, but we'll see. Okay. Exfil jet gun can suck salvage. Oh, I didn't know that. Jet gun does not break apart, obviously. That would be really stupid if it did. There was something big posted. What was it? Eddie told Blanchard to get Janus strike team organized, but he failed. He assumes we are part of Janus. We aren't. Oh, okay. Interesting. Liberty Falls does not have a set crew. That's confirmed. Okay. Disappointing. Oh, there is vermin rounds in BO6. Okay. Okay, so here's the Dam theme. It's the Dam 7 theme. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay. Let's listen. A vault is in Liberty Falls? What? I kind of want to see this. Hold on. Okay, let's listen to this. Can you guys hear? It's kind of quiet, but that's the loudest it can go. Interesting start. Hopefully it gets kind of crazy. Just like the Cold Wars one where it takes a while to get into it. I mean, their damn themes are always great. I don't think they've ever missed a single time. Let's go back to this. Oh, so they are playing more zombies. We'll let that play while we watch this stream. Whoa, Wonderwaff replica. Wait, what the hell? Wait a minute. Do they actually have a Wonderwaff replica for sale? Wait, where was that? Oh shit. What the fuck? I kind of want that. This looks sick. There's the jet gun. I mean, it's cool to see the jet gun back, I guess. You know, they're doing it justice, I guess. Because it was terrible before, now it's actually decent. But the thing is it's just too similar to the, for me, it's a little too similar to the Die Shockwave, you know? Like I feel like the Die Shockwave was the reincarnation of the jet gun. Now it just feels like we're seeing the jet gun again, you know? And there's the new ray gun. All right, you guys got the idea. If you want to see the full theme, listen to it. It's here. Let's go listen to this again.
Skin for it, you know. I'm not gonna show it now, but
we saw a few skins for it as well. I think some people were running around with it.
There's Pack-a-Punch for both of them in there now, right?
Oh,
which is the jet gun can Pack-a-Punch too, right?
Complete the main quest.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe we'll see what it looks like.
See what that looks like, you know.
Now you really can't talk about the Vunda weapons without mentioning the iconic Wunderwaffe, aka the DG2. And for all those Call of Duty collectors out there,
oh no, never mind. He's talking about the collector's thing.
Oh, bam. There she is.
Dude, imagine it was like a replica that you could hold, though.
You know, this is obviously a smaller version of it. A little bit of
I would buy it if it's a full one that you could hold, you know, but that's too small.
DG2 replica that is now available for pre-order.
It looks cool, but it's not like if it was something you could hold.
The DG2 in the Liberty Falls
fuck with that
cinematic and use it in a lot of creative ways. as well.
Reloading with the zombies.
Yeah, Jet Gun could suck up items. I saw that on
to do in the moment, right?
Which is cool.
Cool thing to do. But of course, this right here is going to be a perfect shelf companion for your ray gun collectible that released last year, and I want this, so I'm gonna take it.
Technically, he plays the Terminus crew on Liberty Falls. Yeah, but it's not the same though, because the whole reason people like set crews is because you have specific quotes made for the map and made for that experience connected to the Easter egg. You won't get that on Liberty Falls. They won't have quotes related to Liberty Falls because they're not supposed to be on Liberty Falls. So I don't think it'll be the same. Personally,
now is the perfect time to grab this new addition to your Call of Duty collection.
Hopefully, every DLC map has a set crew though. I'm sure it'll just be the same one as Terminus, but
that's not the only way to get your hands on one of these bad boys right here. Because Miles, tell us what you got for the people watching today. Let them know.
More Wunderwaffen?
Wunderwaffe, yes. You at home can have a chance to win one of 5 Black Ops 6 Zombies Wunderwaffe DG2s. All you have to do is go to X/Twitter.
This is a long COD Next, man. It's been 2 hours. This is crazy. They're still not even. They have a whole Warzone segment to get through too.
And you'll be
holy shit.
One of the 5 half-scale.
I wonder if they're going to talk about anything else zombies related though.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now, and I'm a little bit lazier than you, so I'm just going to scan this QR code. That's going to help me pre-draft everything, and then I can just tag you and tell you how much better I am at Call of Duty Zombies.
Oh, zombies. Hey, we got to 28 though. That was pretty rocking. How about you at home, folks? Are you ready to get into the zombies action? Here, the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies. Absolute shenanigans here in DC. Save us, Golden Boy.
They're having way too much fun with that elevated camera.
That stage is so good.
Yeah,
I am obsessed with it.
All right. Well, look, guys.
Yeah, I feel like Terminus is going to be a much better map than Liberty Falls. Just based on what we've seen so far, I think Terminus is going to be like A tier. I think Liberty Falls might be like B or C. Just a guess. Just a guess. But I'm getting that feeling.
After the launch, so we want to make sure we have that initial window for all of our dedicated audience to go solve that.
You're talking about the guided mode? Yeah.
Got it.
And the idea is, at the start of Season 1, directed mode will come out, and thereafter in seasons, to open it up for more people to experience.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You want people to, feel like, they can discover what they want to discover, but at the same time be able to introduce new players to the zombies experience, because everyone should play zombies.
Yeah,
it's freaking awesome.
At that point, too,
I can't wait to go on Twitter later and just see what everyone thinks, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who are going to say this looks terrible, there's going to be people who say it looks great, and there's going to be people in the middle. I'm kind of in the middle. I think most of it looks fine. There's just certain concerns I have that are pretty big, but I'm not on either. I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm not saying it's great either. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. It's hard because I like a lot of the systems that they've talked about, especially last time they talked about it, but at least Camels are good. But like, it's just the HUD just is so like, why it just looks too multiplayer-esque, man. I don't know. And the map itself aesthetically is pretty cool, but certain areas also don't look aesthetically cool at all. Like the comic book store looks cool. The
dynamic the longer you fire it, and I feel like
the bowling alley looks cool. The other places, I don't know. Like the streets here just don't look that interesting to me.
That is a phrase right there, weaponizing the cosmos for its success.
And then there's the fact that there's no new bosses on the map. That's kind of weird to me.
Plus the camo track, the camo grind is almost here.
Like you should have at least one unique boss. I mean, I guess the Abomination is non-terminus, but the Abomination's also not a new boss.
Really
I don't know.
cool. So there's so much, just so many cool things to talk about here today. But look, if you're like me, I've been oohing and on at all the nice juicy camos that we've been seeing here today.
Oohing and on.
I mean, again, you have so much that you can.
Is it weird to say I'm most excited for the camos and classic prestige system? Yeah, I would say that that's not weird for you to say, but I feel like that to me explains what's wrong with zombies currently, though, is the fact that I feel like most of us are most excited for like the camos and stuff and the grinding. Like that's just not how it should be. I'm looking forward to the Easter eggs. That's what I'm most excited for. I'm most excited for the Easter eggs. I'm most excited for the boss fights. But we don't see any of that until launch, so it's hard for me to judge. I can't really judge now. I have to play that for myself to judge it, because we don't know anything about the Easter eggs right now in terms of how they're going to work,
Oh yeah.
Kevin first
evolving
described
enemies.
this to me as
that's the vermin, right?
Popcorn. Which is really gross, but
Changes
Anthony,
popcorn forever for me.
Anthony,
so that makes me think vermin are going to be on every map then, which I don't like that, man. Vermin looks so cool, but like every map is going to take away the feel of them,
These things will pop out of zombies dynamically throughout.
But they do look really cool.
Switch it up for you. You know, you think you're clearing your horde, and all of a sudden a giant head pops off and turns
like Terminus has a lot of unique bosses. Like this guy, this is unique to Terminus, right? That's not on. We didn't see it on Liberty Falls, right?
It mixes things up, keeps it interesting. You know, keeps it challenging. You have to look down, look up.
I think, right?
Yeah, it really just switches things up for you.
Because if there's one thing that we all needed, it's more ways for things to kill us.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
I mean, really, it's just more creative ways.
Never
Evolutionary.
enough ways to die. Never enough ways to die.
If you think these are terrifying, there's more on the way.
Just wait till the live
We
season.
got stuff for you.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Just wait till the live seasons. Like I said, I think this game is going to be better than Cold War Zombies, and that is my bar. So we'll be okay. Even if it's not the best zombies ever, it's okay. We're all right. Like it's not a big deal.
You know, what do you got in store for us and beyond that in the live seasons?
So what I
But definitely don't be afraid to give criticism. Don't be afraid. Some people are like allergic to it. Like they can't give criticism. Like it's okay if you don't like something, you could say it.
In round base we are this year.
Yeah, that's quite significant. I mean,
This looks. I like the look of this church though.
For ways to be able to play, that has to feel pretty good for you guys and the team to be able to deliver so much like this.
It feels amazing.
Yeah, I'm personally I think we're all just really stoked about.
Yeah, I'm turning off all the numbers shit that pops up. I hate that so much. I gotta turn that off.
Just pair all the
numbers that pop up is the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Like,
we're all really
no disrespect to the developers at all. I just think personally it looks so ugly.
There we go. This is
and
a
it's
mutant
such
injection, is it not?
It's a bad light. It just looks bad. But you could turn that off for sure. You could turn off in Cold War. You could definitely turn off in this game. You know what I will say though? I haven't seen medals. Have you guys seen medals?
I mean, he's all the way in 21, so
Have we seen medals? I haven't seen medals personally.
As we're seeing.
We're not even getting to the rounds where it gets hard yet.
Yeah, and I'm saying so there's like a time frame that you have for it, so I can't just go and live.
I do like that the score pop-ups on the screen. At least they don't. Why is it on the screen still though?
It looks.
It should have disappeared by now.
That would be such a fun way to just.
But it doesn't go down the screen like it does in Cold War though, so that's a positive for sure.
When you really need that, and then pop that and go for it. Wow.
Awesome.
Oh god, he's covered.
Oh, we got.
Yeah, have you seen medals? Yeah, I haven't seen medals.
Oh, that's a Mangler cannon.
That's a good thing. But I'm saying I haven't seen medals.
If you shoot them,
so I'm happy about that.
Off of a Mangler, he has a chance to drop this thing. You can pick it up and get a couple shots, or you can go craft it as well. So it's another kind of a smaller way to get some zombies.
Spend your salvage.
Yeah, I think they got rid of medals finally.
Or find it. Maim a Mangler.
All sorts of ways to kill zombies.
Because those are always pointless in zombies.
Oh man, well I tell you, it really has been awesome to see all the things that are coming to zombies. And like I said before, it really just feels like you could feel the enthusiasm.
All right, I'm happy about that. That was
having talked to you guys.
Huge positive right there.
Of how much you love this. And it just comes across.
Yeah, I think there's something in the vault where you can input a code or something. I don't know.
Passionately talk about it. So thank you.
I saw an image of that on Twitter.
It was a pleasure being here. We're excited.
Yeah, round-based zombies is back. Thank you, Treyarch.
Samantha's in Liberty Falls, so it makes sense for Hellhounds to be there too.
Call of Duty Next, playing Liberty Falls, our first ever gameplay of Liberty Falls.
Oh, you're saying Liberty Falls should have been Hellhounds? Probably, yeah. They probably would have fit the map more.
Thank you so much for joining us here on the broadcast.
Given that classic feel.
When we come back, we're going to be
moving to
diving
zombies?
into some
Or
live
Warzone?
Resurgence gameplay.
Yeah, Warzone. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. We're going to go on Twitter, looking at some other zombie stuff. I just have to use the bathroom again. I drank a lot of water this morning.
So make sure you stay tuned. Warzone's coming up right after this, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Experience the world of Call of Duty with Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Introducing the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 collaboration from Movement. Get early access with email sign up at movement.com/COD. Call of Duty Next is powered by Xfinity. Stay ahead of the game with ultra-fast speeds and a smooth, low-lag connection. Operators get ready to unleash a force of nature with Polaris Razor Pro R, dropping into Call of Duty Warzone in Season 1. Change your game. Scuff Gaming, the official controller partner of Call of Duty. Take your Call of Duty gameplay to the next level with Nanoleaf's modular RGB smart lights. Step into the game and sync your lights with the action on screen for the highest level of gaming immersion. Origin. Customize your PC. Official gaming PC and gaming laptop of Call of Duty.
welcome back, folks. I'm here with the Call of Duty legend himself, FIFA Kill. And
so they getting into Warzone. I mean, we'll watch some of the Warzone stuff. I'm slightly curious, but I also want to look at more stuff on Twitter. This is more zombies news that we missed.
How have you used the new Omni movement system?
Okay, well, this is stuff I'm not too interested in. So let's go check out Twitter again. We'll look at Charlie Intel, and then we'll go to the Zombie News Network, see if Charlie Intel posted anything important. Okay. All right. Oh, they literally just posted Warzone gameplay. No backpacks? Tack sprint when holding knife? Okay. Wait, what? Area 99 is a new Warzone Resurgence map based on the history of Nuketown? What does that even mean? So you're telling me Nuketown's... But this doesn't look like Nuketown, though. What does that even mean? I don't understand. Twitter is not happy. I'm telling you, I've said it once, I'll say it again. HUDs are so fucking important, and that's why the default HUD should look better. Even if you could turn off this stuff, if they made the default HUD look better, first impressions are so important. Notice how everyone had positive things to say about Terminus because the gameplay they showed for Terminus had no HUD. This gameplay that did have a HUD, everyone was complaining because of the fucking HUD. It's all about the HUD, man. Everyone tells me the HUD doesn't matter. Yes, it does. It's genuinely one of the most important things to any video game ever. It'll make or break it for a lot of people without them even realizing it. All you need is just a better HUD, and believe me, it will change how people feel about it. It is so important. I'm tired of people saying HUDs don't matter. Yes, they fucking do, man. I'm telling you, if that HUD looked better, it looked like Black Ops 3, people would be all over that gameplay. Even if it doesn't, even there's other things they don't like about it, sure, like the boss is returning, whatever, they would still be all over it. Believe me, trust me when I say that. It's so important, man. Loading into Liberty Falls, what is this? Oh, it's just like oh, you can see a mini map. Oh, hold on, you guys can't really see that well.
Rapid Response Team Alpha, Security Chief Blanchard. How copy?
This is like the zombies menu screen. This is what it looks like when you load in. I wish we had like the there's the mini map. It's kind of looks small to me. I don't know. Wait, that's how it loads in?
Rapid Response Team Alpha, Security Chief Blanchard. How copy?
They must have turned off the music, because why is there no music? They must have turned, because if there's no music spawning in, that would be so depressing. There's got to be music. They probably, Charlie Intel probably just turned it off.
Got a little dinged up. I'll wait. See if there's anyone left to see.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Body cam's live. I'll keep eyes on it.
I'm sure we're gonna like the game. I think it's gonna be a well-liked game. I think there's gonna be a lot to like about it. I just think there's also a lot that we're disappointed with, and I think a lot of it has to do with the HUD. I'm not kidding. I think it's literally the HUD. It's so important, and people just underestimate the living shit out of it. Oh, there's also Warzone Mastery camos. Oh shit, you can look at these. King's Ransom, Catalyst, Abyss. Okay. I probably won't go for those, but I'll definitely go for the zombie ones and the multiplayer ones. They used Modern Warfare Zombies music for the exfil. Oh, no, please tell me that's a placeholder. Please. 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 Okay. Safe in Liberty Falls can be opened after finding notes with a combination. Okay. You have a minute to open safety deposit boxes with keys dropped by enemies. That's a cool little feature. Look at that. That's a cool little shot. You can zip line across the map. Yeah, we saw that. You can rappel up and down. Yep. Guided mode for Terminus releases Season 1 launch. Oh, that's a while. I thought it was going to be like a week or two after launch, but Season 1, that's pretty far. I guess that confirms that there's not going to be a new map Season 1 launch. Probably Season 1 Reloaded, there'll be a new map. Check denoted. Okay. You mean detonated? I know what you're talking about. Oh, I don't know how to spell it though. wait, how do you spell it? Well, I'll go to DK Dynamite because I know it's his page, right? Yeah, detonated. First look at Area 99 Warzone Resurgence TAC map. Based on the history of Nuketown, that's interesting. Oh, I see. Like the actual history of like, okay, so you got mannequin assembly, reactor, Nuketown shipping. I guess that's some kind of weird. I don't know. It doesn't look that appealing to me. We'll look at the gameplay later, but
so you have
but you told me to look at DK Dynamite for the exfil, you said? Oh, Liberty Falls TAC map. Oh, my face went away. Doesn't look that big. Oh, it's exfil. Okay.
Nice work, go for it.
There's no way. This game was made in 4 years, bro. Come on. That has to be a placeholder. It's just that makes no sense. Why would you reuse that music? I don't understand. The game was made in 4 years.
Exfil bird headed to refuel.
Nice work.
Why are we doing that? I don't understand. I really don't understand. I can't defend that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be as positive as possible, but that is so stupid. This game was not rushed. It's not like Cold War, where they had excuses. Like I understood there was excuse. Like even if they just reused the music from the campaign, it'd be better because at least it's like okay, whatever. It's a Black Ops 6 thing. But from MWZ, like why? I don't get it, man. That's weird. They have such a talented sound team too. Like they could make the music for sure. Here's a better look at the Nuketown map, by the way. This looks strange. This doesn't even look like Nuketown. I think it's going to play very different than Nuketown, which is okay, I guess. I kind of would prefer just to have normal Nuketown, but because this doesn't look like it's going to play like Nuketown at all, right? I don't know. Let's look at some of the other gameplay. Oh, sorry, this is probably really loud. You probably can't hear me. Okay. By the way, I don't like how the subtitles look either. Like, I'm complaining a lot about the HUD elements, but like, that's the one. I'm not gonna have subtitles on probably, but they just don't look good at all. I like this though, the seamless dark ether transition. This is cool. No animations or anything like that. You just seamlessly go through it. That is really cool. That's what I wanted, so that's cool. Here's the WonderFizz UI. Not a fan of in-game UIs, but you know. Oh well. Bring back comic book loading screens. I wish. Oh, what is all this? Oh, this is like the new Warzone map trailer. Okay. We'll watch it. Hold on. We'll watch it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Area 99.
Welcome to the Pod Dormitory.
This confirms Liberty Falls is just a survival map. But here's the thing, if they reuse that music for that exfil, who's to say they didn't do that for Terminus as well, you know? We'll see. I don't know if that's for sure, but
Nuketown shipping. Well, howdy there, folks. It's your old pal, RG Adams, to welcome you to the Warzone.
so this is a new Warzone Resurgence map. It's an interesting idea for a map, the history of Nuketown.
Safety first. When in doubt,
Oh, this gives me like Fallout vibes. That's kind of cool.
We have arrived at the birthplace of Nuketown. Wow. And here's your very first look at our overhead attack
definitely
map
Fallout vibes. That's
of
cool.
Area 99. Brittany, we're here.
Yes, we made it. You said it, Stephanie. Welcome
I
to
feel like
the birthplace
for a lot of the stream I've been doing the Homelander, like remember that meme when he's looking at the movie. I feel like I've been doing that face for a lot of this stream. I'm not doing it on purpose. There's just a lot of things I'm not happy about, but there's other stuff that is good. I feel like the other reveal event, it was like 80% positives, and I was like, holy shit. But I feel like now it's like more 50-50 for me.
On the streamers tac
But
map,
I don't
once
know.
they're in game, it's going to look a little
Maybe
different.
60-40. I don't know about
you know what?
50-50.
This is where we're headed for
60-40.
launch. We're obviously going to see alpha gameplay of Area 99. We got live gameplay coming up on Area 99 in just a few minutes. But
DLC
first,
1
let's
apparently
take
coming
a
out before the end of the
closer
year.
look
Really?
at our
Oh,
points
that's
of
interesting.
interest.
That
Brittany,
early?
take us
That's
away.
crazy.
Yeah, so Area 99, you're parachuting in. What's the first thing you see? Our Nuketown house suspended mid-air. It is so awesome.
Oh shit, the Nuketown house
Up
in
here,
the mid.
you have
Oh,
a
that's
view
really.
of
Okay,
other
that's pretty
Nuketown
cool.
houses that
That's
have
pretty
been
cool.
swallowed up by the sands of time. Then we have our test site. This is where experimental weapons are tested.
That's kind of cool
Observant
for
player
Resurgence
may
map.
recognize that we have a prototype Guardian in the space, which is a fun nod.
Lots of little treats there.
That's cool. That's pretty cool. That POI connects to our underground bunker space. So
Reminds me
down
of
here,
Alpha
the
Omega,
players are more
kinda.
self-contained, separated from the chaos on the surface.
I mean, because it's Nuketown, obviously.
But I recommend grabbing a gas mask before
Just
going
gives me
down
Alpha
then
Omega
we have
vibes.
our bunker space. This is
Yeah,
our
definitely
bullseye
Fallout,
in the center
for sure.
of the map.
They're taking inspiration
it's also
from
our
that.
tallest POI with multiple levels. But
Which is
what's
funny because they
most
had Fallout
important
skins in
about this
MW3,
POI
but
is
they don't have
actually
them
that
in
it
this
is
game.
connected to every single other POI in the map through a network of trenches.
And it's got radioactive
Trenches.
goo. that
There's
will-
also radioactive
Radioactive
we'll
goo?
take damage from.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Warzone, honestly, sometimes like does really cool stuff. I just don't play it enough. I don't play it as much as I feel like I should.
This space is fun. We have
I just hate how they
doors,
remove the
windows
maps.
being
Like, why do
carried
they
throughout
remove
the
maps?
space.
Just keep them all, man.
There
Keep them all
may
in
or
there.
may not be a sneaky zip line in here somewhere. I'm not gonna tell you where it is.
You have to go and find
We
out.
gotta go find it.
Oh,
I'll
I
definitely
love
play this.
everything about this.
Then we have.
I'm happy
our
because it's a Black Ops
mannequin
themed map, right?
assembly
I've been
space.
saying
This place
Warzone needs a
is
Black Ops
really
themed
fun.
map.
So,
They're all like
the
Modern Warfare
backstory of
themed,
this
and I
is
guess
it
Caldera
has
was
been
Vanguard.
overproducing
And
mannequins
now we're actually
throughout
having
the
a Black
years.
Ops
Not
themed
now.
Warzone map. So,
It's
well, no,
all
Rebirth
yeah.
Island is
Players
my
get to
bad.
run
That's
through
definitely Black Ops
massive
themed
piles
too.
of
But
mannequins.
I guess I want
Mannequin
another Black
limbs
Ops
are
themed
just
one.
tossed throughout. It's
As one does.
Don't get squashed by our mannequin smasher.
Pods.
And then we have our pods. This is where the people who
It's like
worked
that Black
at
Ops
Area
2 map.
99 used to live. This is the fun stacked,
These are
smaller
literally Fallout. It's literally
engagements.
Fallout.
And players here really need to
That's
listen
cool.
for those footsteps of other players in order to hone in on their targets.
I mean, this just looks so cool.
Pod's
Everything about
final
this.
circle, absolutely wild.
Yeah, I'm actually happy with how it's looking. This is
really
literally
hope we see
Fallout
one today
inspired, which
in
is cool.
Playtesting. Final circle.
I kinda
on
want that in
Pods,
zombies
you're
now.
gonna have one of the wildest
kinda want
fights
this
I've
as a
seen
zombies
in
map.
a long
And
time.
something that stands out to me
How's
just
it
looking
going?
at
It's
that
going good,
overhead
Allison.
map
How
real
about
fast is a lot of color. You know, a lot of visual color.
The Liberty
that's
Falls
really
finish. Oh
gonna
yeah, we
stand
already
out when
been
you're,
through
like,
all that.
moving
I'm
through
gonna
the map.
post
You
my
really
reaction
get
to the
idea
trailer and
that,
all
like,
that
well,
in a
I'm
little
moving
bit.
into
But if you want
POI,
to scroll
I'm
back
going
on the
into new
stream, we
environments.
talked about it probably like an hour ago, I think.
For us
Is when it
across
started.
just deconstructing Nuketown and bringing that color and fun in that sense back.
Yeah, now, here's the other wild part that, I genuinely just didn't even consider it being a thing, that there's a story around Nuketown.
Do you have any plan for graphic stuff like logo?
For this because
you could DM me on Twitter for any of that. I don't think I need any new stuff right now, though.
But also tying in the
I'm always
lore
interested to
of this
hear,
simple
you
map
know.
that we were introduced to years ago.
I don't need anybody to make that right now, but I'll let you know in the future.
Yeah,
But you can
we're
always
super
DM me
inspired
on
by
Twitter,
Nuketown.
and
It's
then
a
I'll let
fan
you know.
favorite. We love it, and when we had the
But
opportunity to
probably
bring
not, though.
something to Warzone,
Like, not right now,
we really
you know?
wanted to bring the frenetic energy of Nuketown.
Because I make all my own
And
stuff.
we deconstructed it, and part of that is the history of the space and how fans love the history of it and the gameplay. So we tore it apart, broke every single piece.
All right,
down.
are they showing
Like
Warzone
Brittany said,
gameplay? Like, of
Mine
the
is
map?
actually
I think they
very
are.
similar in size to Rebirth Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Similar in size to Rebirth Island.
Yeah, well, speaking
Is there
of
anything
the
else zombies
feels part
related
of it, I mean,
that
the
we
aesthetic
haven't
stands
talked
out
about
big
yet?
time. Oh, yeah. Right, so let's talk about that inspiration, why you guys went the direction that you went with this very retro style, if you will.
Yeah, so when you look at Nuketown and where really the origins of that, it's got this retro futurism sort of aesthetic.
There's a
to
word
it.
for that.
There's a word. There is a word for it. Let me get the
It's been a big
dictionary.
conversation.
Yes.
Everyone has been
Today
like,
I learned.
It's abandoned, but it's Nuketown. What does it mean?
Retro future. So this was a key inspiration across all the buildings, and really because it's a projection of almost what the 1950s thought the future was going to be. That's really through all the machinery, the robots, the crusher, the reactor. It feels like that, and that was important to us. So you're constantly immersed in Area 99, and you know it's Black Ops. You know it's special to this moment, and you know Area 99 is bringing something fresh and new.
And Archie.
And Archie.
Twitter should be in the description.
You heard him at the top. He's really a special
I know
character.
a map I won't be
that we
playing
crafted
first.
to be the mascot for the nuclear reactor. and the
Gobblegums? They didn't really
nuclear
talk about
world that Area 99 is
Gobblegums.
bringing, so-
The spiritual leader of Area 99.
They didn't really talk much about
I think we're gonna see a
Gobblegums.
lot of him.
Just remember,
hopefully.
do what Archie does.
I love it. I love it.
You are going to hear
Okay.
him in the map. He's all over the pieces. It's
The power went out again for
And
them?
of course, like I
What?
said, this is alpha gameplay that we're seeing here today.
The
at NACS,
Forsaken
because this
appears to be
map
the
is
announcer
obviously
for
still
Liberty
a
Falls.
few months away from launch, but the
Oh, I didn't
stream
even realize that. All right, let's look at some more stuff, see if there's anything else. Ray gun, PAP 1 camo. It costs $750, 7,500 salvage for a golden gun. Oh, so this is like, okay, so, all right, I see. Wait, can you, no, you have to get this one first, and then, yeah, just like Cold War, okay. Yeah, nothing new, really. I don't think there's much new. I don't know. I'm not like someone compared Liberty Falls to Infection from MW. I have so many thoughts. I'm gonna do a whole video talking about all my concerns of Black Ops 6 zombies. Treyarch has to fix the spawn system in Black Ops 6 MP because wow. Oh boy. My concerns right now, I'm gonna make a video, right? Talking more in depth. I might end the stream soon because I feel like all the interesting stuff is kind of done with. My main concern is, what was it? The HUD, right? The HUD, 100% my main concern. And I know the thing that annoys me is whenever I say that, everyone's like, oh, but you could customize it. You can't customize it to whatever the fuck you want, though. And this is the thing I think is interesting. Some people, for some reason, and I don't know, no one ever said this. I don't know who thought it, right? Whenever they talk about the HUD, they said it's customizable, right? They did not say you could make it whatever the hell you want. There are people out there who genuinely think you can literally do whatever you want. People think you can like drag and drop everything where you want it. You can like resize things and like, no, you can't do all that. That's not, I'm not saying I want to do all that because that's overkill. We don't need to do all that. That's ridiculous. But like people saying you could do that. No, you can't. So criticizing certain elements of it is legitimate because you can't change everything. What you could change is the presets of where items are. So they'll have a different preset probably. Like I'll show you guys right now because they literally showed it for multiplayer. It's probably the same for zombies. So let's just, the only difference is the perks, of course. So right here is where they showed it. So here's the different presets. So you have standard, which is standard, right? And then there's inverted, which moves the mini map. You guys can't see it, but it's where my thing is. So it's literally the exact same, but it just switches where the mini map is and where the bottom items are. So it's just switching things, right? And look how many options are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's probably going to be that many on zombies too. There's probably going to be the same amount, right? So you have inverted, then you have classic, which I don't even notice the difference between classic and standard. What is the difference? Classic and standard look the same. I'm confused. Yeah, classic and standard look the same. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a difference, but I just can't see it. Oh, classic puts this in the middle. Why is that classic though? I don't understand that. I guess because like the old games maybe. I don't know. It's more like the BO4 HUD actually for multiplayer. Then you have mission interface, which is kind of like just a square minimap, I guess, instead of a circle, but it's the same otherwise. And then scout just moves the minimap down here and moves the compass down here as well. Target tracker puts the minimap in the bottom middle. Central command puts the minimap. This looks terrible. So I don't know who's doing central command. The fucking ammo counters in the middle of the screen. Get out of here. Magnified makes everything a lot bigger, which that makes sense. And then there's two more down there. Immersive, I'm assuming, is going to be no HUD. They're locked though, so they're not showing you what it is, but I'm assuming that's going to be like no HUD. And then streamer, I don't know, I guess we'll see. But that's all you could do. People are acting like you could move everything. No, you could just do different presets that change where it is. That's it. That's cool. I like that. But that does not mean if I have a problem with the spacing of the perks, that does not mean the customizable HUD's gonna fix that. It won't. It won't change that. It'll just move where the perks are. Maybe the perks will be down there or in the middle, but it's not gonna change the fact that the perk icons are weirdly small. Unless you want to do the magnified one, which makes everything big, which is not what I want. So you really can't customize everything. And you can't customize the design of it. You can't customize the look of it. It's gonna look like a multiplayer Warzone HUD regardless. So that is my main concern, and I hope they change something because holy shit, it is bad. Really bad. Other concern, I think the map Liberty Falls itself. I think Terminus looks great in terms of its look. That's cool. Happy with that. I'm not crazy about certain areas of Liberty Falls. It looks a little bit too. Like, it just look enough like it doesn't look enough zombified. You know what I mean? It just looks too like, and it's supposed to be a town in the 90s. Sure, it's not going to have like it just had an outbreak happen. I get it, but like, why not introduce something to it other than just like a little darky there? You know what I mean? Just like a little bit extra to give it a more of a zombies feel. I like how the bowling alley looks. I liked how the comic book shop looks. The church looks good. Like, those elements look cool. I like that. Not a fan of the bosses being the exact same as the bosses from Terminus minus one or two bosses. Doesn't seem to be any new maps, unfortunately. There's, what else is there that I saw? It's really, most of it's the HUD. And again, we'll have to see for the full game to see exactly how I can change it to make sure it's the exact way it should be. But there's still going to be certain things that just you can't change. So, I guess we'll just wait and see on that. But everything else, I feel like I'm not like that against. I don't like the in-game menus, but I kind of expected that was going to happen. Obviously, I don't like loadouts. There's other stuff I don't like, but we already knew about it. Like, I'm thinking of the new stuff we learned today, you know? Everyone's spamming L at Liberty Falls, which is hilarious. I'm fine. You know, again, people they got to get better feedback though. Cause I don't think, I mean, look, as long as they're not directing it towards the developers, I think it's fine. Like, you can do that on like the social media pages and like whatever, because you're just giving, it's very simple feedback. It's not really like specific. The developers need more specifics though. So like, if you're going to talk to developers, don't just say LLL. No, give them something specific. Tell them what don't you like. Tell them the HUD looks too much like multiplayer. That is a good feedback because it's telling them you don't like the fact that the HUD looks just like multiplayer. You want a more zombified HUD that's more simple, like BO3. Like, something like that to me is exactly what people should be saying if they want good feedback. That is the way I see it. But I agree though. I wasn't a fan of what I saw, a lot of it today, unfortunately. But multiplayer and Warzone looks fine. I'm not talking about those. I'm just talking about zombies. But other stuff looked good. I think the camos look great. I think, like I said, there's certain areas that look cool, certain little elements. But like, reusing music like that from MWZ, like, we could turn off health bars, right? Yeah, definitely. You could turn them off in Cold War, so there's no reason why you can't turn them off in this game. So you definitely will be able to turn those off. I'd be shocked if you couldn't. So yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Like, when I talk about the HUD, I'm not even talking about health bars and stuff because I know you could turn that off. So like, I know it's going to be fine. My complaints are about other things currently. We'll see. Watch Liberty Falls have an amazing Easter egg. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If they have amazing Easter eggs and they're really fun, really like interesting, then these other issues, there's still going to be issues. It just won't like matter as much. You know what I mean? Like BO4 is a great example. When BO4 first had leaked gameplay, I was hating on it so hard. I thought it looked terrible. And yeah, the gameplay still looked bad. I didn't like how the HUD looked. I didn't like a lot of stuff about BO4. I didn't like the perk system. But when I played the maps, the Easter eggs were fun. I liked a lot to it. I liked it. It's one of my favorite zombies modes now, right? So that is why I am always willing to give it a chance. I'm not going to judge it just from like fully. But this is criticism that I still think is necessary because they could change things given our criticism. So they're showing Warzone gameplay now. I mean, I'll leave the Warzone gameplay up if you guys want to watch it, but I'm not particularly like, I'm gonna play Warzone, but the gameplay doesn't really do anything for me because it's literally just gameplay, you know? I'll probably talk for another like 10 minutes. I don't think there's any other information, right? I don't think so. Yeah. The jet gun is called a scramjet. Okay. Oh, Easter eggs will have both shared items, any of your teammates can use it, or personal items, only you have it. Okay. Score streaks can be obtained from the box. Okay, yeah, it's just like Cold War. Okay. We shouldn't have to give feedback 4 years for this. I mean, but you still should. You still got it, though. I understand the frustrations, but I still think it's necessary to do it because that's the only way they're able to change it for the future, you know? BO4 actually looked like zombies. Yeah, but we still had criticisms. I'm going to pull up my video, actually. This will be funny. I'm going to pull up my first video talking about the leaked Black Ops 4 gameplay. Because I want to see what I said about it. Leaked XpertFusion, just so you guys could see like what I thought.
Leaks that have been coming out, and specifically I just want to talk about the gameplay that I watched of Blood of the Dead, Voyage of Despair, and 9, and kind of some of the features and why I'm a little disappointed in it. So for starters, I'm not going to be showing you guys the gameplay. I'm not going to be linking leaked gameplay. They're with that, so I'm not even going to link. I'm really disappointed. Talk about here is really some of the features that I'm really disappointed in and kind of really worried about.
I'm not watching this. I just complain about the perk system and the HUD and stuff. But that's what I'm saying though. Like if the rest of the game is solid, it might not make much of a difference. But obviously there's no guarantee of that though. There's absolutely no guarantee that the rest of the game is going to be solid. So I don't know. We'll see. BO6 Zombies gameplay looks way more cinematic than BO3, 4, World War II, and just any other COD. I can't agree with that, Clam, but then again, we haven't really seen the most cinematic aspects of the game. Terminus definitely has some cinematic stuff with like the giant Kraken thing, but I mean, we haven't seen the Easter eggs, and the Easter eggs are what is meant to be very cinematic. So I can't really judge that part of it because everything else doesn't look like. I don't think it looks more cinematic than most of BO3 and 4 personally, but we'll see. We'll see. The crazy thing is they knew the main thing the community wanted is a HUD similar to OG games. Yeah, I don't really get it though, because like there are some things, for example, like the loadout system, right? I get why they do that because it is more casual friendly, right? So they're trying to appeal to the casuals. I get it. The HUD being the way it is, there's nothing about the casual fan base that makes that like casuals aren't gonna like the game more because of that HUD. They will maybe like the game more because of other things, but the HUD's not really gonna affect them. The HUD is mainly for like I feel like hardcore fans. But actually, no, fuck that. I've met so many people in my life, whether it's friends or people I heard online, that they saw gameplay of Cold War and decided not to buy it because they said the zombies looks like multiplayer. So that's pretty fucking like that means the HUD doesn't matter. Now they don't say that the HUD is the reason why, But you know that is the reason why, because that's the first thing you see when you watch gameplay is the HUD. It's the first thing you notice. So I don't know.
Well, so RG3, I saw that you had one of the
Easter eggs got to save Liberty Falls. Let's hope it's a good Easter egg. Let's hope. Like I said, I do think Terminus is probably going to end up being the better map, but we'll see. I think Terminus is going to have, I think Liberty Falls is going to have a better story, but I think Terminus is just going to be a lot better in terms of gameplay and the vibes and the feel, just based on what we've seen, you know?
That's all right. It happens to the best of us, but love that.
Terminus does look solid. I liked what I saw, but here's the thing. We haven't seen Terminus gameplay with that HUD though. Because keep in mind, that HUD's going to be the same. So maybe our thoughts are going to change when we see that gameplay with that HUD. I don't know. We'll see. But a lot of people don't care. That's fine. And I'm glad people don't really care about the HUD, because I prefer if I didn't care, but I do. I can't help myself.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, of course. We're here with a very exciting announcement today. The Call of Duty Endowment Tracer Pack will launch October 20th.
The music is important. I agree. Music is so important to zombies. The HUD and soundtracks are the two most underrated aspects of not even just like Call of Duty Zombies, but video games in general. Like, that is so important, but nobody ever talks about it, I feel like, as much as they should. But I think those two elements are like really important to your experience, your first experience, and even the nostalgia that the game brings years later. Like, the music being really good is so important, but it also has to be somewhat original, hopefully. There's certain reusing of music that's okay and I don't have a problem with, but most of it should be original. Most of it should be original. Let's go back to some Zombies gameplay just for the hell of it. But here's the thing. I want to see like Zombies gameplay. Did someone post? I want to see if someone posted Zombies gameplay, like just directly with no audio, because I want to listen to like no audio gameplay. I feel like nobody did that though, other than the couple of videos that we saw on Twitter. But did someone post like no? Because they're playing it live, so they're gonna be using their webcam and shit. I don't know. What I don't get is why are none of the creators using any of the other HUDs? Like, everyone's just using the same preset HUD. Where's, like, why can't... I want to see what the other HUDs look like, you know? Like, everyone's using the same HUD. Liberty Falls is literally Outbreak, but small. Yeah, I understand the Outbreak comparisons. It's because it's not... Because Outbreak looks a lot like... It's not like a very zombified looking thing. It's just like a multiplayer location. So I understand the comparisons, but... I don't know. Like, Attack of the Radioactive Thing is an example of like a map that... It doesn't really have like a full zombified nature to it, but... like, I didn't really mind how that map looked. So I don't mind the look as much as a lot of people seem to. But what I mind is the HUD look. I think that makes a bigger difference, you know?
Yeah, you know, we have an epic main quest here in this map that you'll be able to experience when it comes out. And, you know, as part of that, we are really upping...
Topic, would you say BO6 will have multiplayer content support as good or richer than MW3? I think that one at count was just reaching without any source. There's no way for us to know, but if Treyarch is working on COD 2025, like fully working on COD 2025, then I think it will impact the support. Now, that doesn't mean I think it's going to be bad support. I just think it might not be as much as like MW3, but I think we'll still probably get like 3 maps per season, which is fine. Like, that's fine with me. I don't need more than that. 3 multiplayer maps per season, probably 2 guns, you know, that's fine with me. So as long as they nail it, you know, it's no problem.
That has to add a different layer to this, because now, you know, before you're like, oh, I gotta turn around and run, but now you can just like slide back. Yeah, you can just move away. Has that added,
so yeah, I just want to be able to turn off I don't know, I hate the XP pop-up. So these things, I'm glad they don't look like how they look like in Cold War though, because Cold War, what they did is they would take up the whole screen, whereas now it seems like they're just putting a ×2 here, so it's just letting you know, okay, we're not gonna spam your screen with it, it's just gonna stay in that one spot. I still don't like that though. I would still rather put it down by the points where it used to be, because like, I don't know, let's do some comparisons, because comparisons are always fun, right? Let's do some comparisons. I have gameplay saved right off the rip. So like here's like Shadows of Evil, right? It's the best example to use because it's such a phenomenal map. But like, so just as an example, like, well, first of all, the HUD's fucking gorgeous. Like this looks beautiful, right? But you notice the pop-ups. You see where the XP pops up on where the points are? That's what I prefer. Like, look at that. Well, actually, you can't see it now, but like, hold on. We're killing zombies. When am I actually killing zombies? Yeah, so look, the points pop up there. I prefer that. I don't like it in the middle of the screen. It's in the middle of the screen for certain things in this game, though. Like sometimes when you kill bosses, it'll pop up in the middle of the screen. That's fine, but like, most things it's just on the side, right? Like, just do it side by side to this. I understand this is like low quality, but like, it's night and day difference, man. Like, I don't know, man. I know it's a weird comparison to make, but let's compare it to Cold War though. I want to see if this looks better than Cold War though, because I think that'll be an interesting comparison. So Cold War, let's take, I don't know, just D-Machine gameplay. So here's D-Machine. I would say the HUD, to be honest, I think it looks like, I like the perk icons more. So let's find someone who has a lot of perks so I can show you what I mean. Does anyone have a lot of perks? Okay, this person has a lot of perks. Wait, hold on. Right here. So they have 4 perks. You notice how the perks are like spread out like that for some reason? I don't like that. That's how they are in MWZ. I prefer it in Cold War where the perks are just, they're literally like on top of each other. Because not only can you fit more, but you can make them bigger and they're less of a problem. They don't take up as much as they don't take up as much like length, but they also look bigger, so they look more like satisfying almost, if that's a weird way to put it. I don't know. But what I hated about Cold War was the bullshit. This. Look at this. This shit can take up half your damn screen when you're shooting zombies. Like that is, they took too far with the whole score pop-ups. You see that? Like stuff like this. How it took up a lot of the screen, especially if you were killing a lot of zombies at a time. Like, look at this. Look at that. In what world should freaking a HUD to pop up take up half the screen like that? Like that I hate about Cold War. I also hated the medals, right? You couldn't turn those off. And I haven't seen that in BO6. I haven't seen medals. And the text pop-ups are definitely smaller. So I like that. That I'm happy about. It's definitely one big positive. Yeah, but look how much better it looks when there's no HUD, bro. Like it's night and day difference. I'm telling you, people would like it more if you just overlaid like a BO3 HUD on this, man. People would like it so much more. It's not even funny, man. It's not even funny. Treyarch has their game, Infinity War has theirs, and Sledgehammer has theirs, and they compete against each other. That's how it should be. That's how it was 2014 or even 2012, like to 2013 to 2018. That's how it was. And then after that, the whole cycle got messed up, and then it's been kind of messy ever since, where studios are working on different games, and it's just kind of a mess. I hope they can get back on track to that though, because I like that, where they make their own game, you know, work on their own thing.
It's not just about, you know, all of the new things coming to Zombie, because we actually have some really awesome things.
I see people saying the word lazy, but like, I think lazy is just not a good word to use, because like, I mean, the developers aren't sitting there going like, oh, we don't really feel like making a original HUD, so we're just not going to do it. Like, trust me, that's not what they're thinking. They're really passionate about what they do. They are. A lot of it comes down to they either don't think it really matters, or they don't really necessarily realize that certain fans do care about these things, or it's, you know, some sort of Activision reason where it's like, okay, we need to make this similar to this prior game, or they just genuinely feel like it's what they want for the game. Like there's always a reason. It's never laziness, so I don't think it's like fair to say laziness. I personally don't think it's ever laziness, because that's just, they're doing it. They're working their job, right? They're not sitting there trying to, you know, make things easier for themselves. Trust me, it's not like that. but I think it just comes down to a difference in what they think is best. But like, that's why we got to share our own opinions and let them know what we think is best. So maybe eventually they'll change their minds, you know? That's the best way to say it.
Like the person who only plays multiplayer can go over to zombies and also feel
Even Cold War's player name points section is much better. Yeah, this is literally, I don't know if you guys have played Warzone, but this is ripped right from Warzone. The players' names and stuff, it's ripped right from Warzone. It's literally exactly like Warzone, which is just so disappointing, man. Like, let's do a comparison to, oh my god, man, there's I hate doing this because it's just like, it makes me so sad, but like, let's just do some comparisons. We'll take even the worst zombies mode of all time. The worst zombies mode of all time. Look at the HUD. They made it so on the HUD, the player you're playing as has a little security badge. Like, that's so cute. That's so cute. Like, that's such a small thing, but it makes a big difference. You know what I mean? Just never let Raven do zombies again. I mean, all the studios are very different. I'm always down for studios to try again, but yeah, Raven's gonna be working on Warzone probably forever now, you know. Do you have Insta? Yeah, but it's not public though. I don't have an Insta for like my channel. It's a private Insta for my in real life friends. I don't share that publicly. If you ever need to get a reach of me, it's always going to be on Twitter. That's the only place for it. Or I guess YouTube comments or something, but you know.
Yeah, so this is the evolution of a permanent progression system that we introduced in Cold War.
You can turn off every HUD element. Actually, we don't know that, DJ. Okay, do we know that? Did they say that you can turn off every single HUD element? Even that? But here's the thing. Even if you can turn that off, I don't like that because I want to know what points I'm getting for killing things. I do. I just don't want it to be in the middle of the screen. You know, I want it to go where it used to be in the old games. Like, see, like, it's just too much shit on the screen. Like, even this I don't like. Like, this is less than Cold War, sure. They definitely made it a little bit smaller, but, like, I would still rather it was just down here where it used to be in the old games, you know? And if you could remove it, cool, but, like, can I have a replacement, though? Like, can I put it somewhere else? If you can, then, you know, I'll eat my words, but I haven't been told that, nor have I seen that, so I don't know. If you release your Insta BO6, zombies will be safe. The funny thing is, I don't even post on it. Like, I have so many people ask for it. I'm like, I have like 2 pictures on it. So like, there's nothing you're seeing. It's just 2 pictures from like, it's not a lot. I just have, I haven't gone on Instagram in years probably. I literally only go on it whenever my friends send me memes, but that's about it. I don't really go on it myself. Pretty sure they said everything, even ammo. Yeah, but again, like, there are certain things that I want to have on the screen. I just want it to look different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a blast, right? So yeah, here we have it.
Because going no HUD, like, that'll be cool for like cinematic gameplay or something. But why would I want to do that forever? That's just making the game too hard for yourself for no reason. Like, I can't see my ammo, so I'm not gonna know when to reload. Like, you know, stuff like that I just wouldn't do. Even though it looks a lot cleaner when there's no HUD, but like, you need some of the HUD elements. It's just, I'm gonna try to make it as simplified as possible, you know? It's just, you can't change the design though. You know, you can't change every detail, and I don't expect us to, which is why I'm saying these certain things I would have liked to have been a little different, but oh well. Liberty balls, that's fucked up. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna judge too much currently. I'm gonna make a whole video talking about my concerns, but they're really just concerns. I'm not gonna say they're like problems with the game because I don't know yet. I don't really know how it's gonna work. But we'll see.
Yeah, so we've really streamlined the arsenal this game, and also kind of given it a glow up.
Gonna cry now over this gameplay.
It's a one-stop shop for upgrades. It's where you spend your salvage to upgrade.
See your rivals. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream soon as well. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. I'm gonna be streaming Spaceland Infinite Warfare soon. We're gonna be doing our Playing Every Zombies map streams. We're gonna continue those probably in the next week, so I'll be playing Spaceland. Oh, the next week, the fucking BO6 beta is this week. What am I talking about? We're gonna do the beta first, and then probably I'll do that after the beta. But yeah, excited for all that. Like I said, I'll post a video on this, give my full thoughts on some of this stuff, and yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I don't know. I'm still feeling iffy about this, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll see you guys later. peace out. Wait, actually, hold on. I just realized they might be talking about COD Mobile? No, never mind. They're talking about Warzone still. Never mind. Okay. If they release anything related to COD Mobile, I'll make a tweet about it or something. I don't really care too much, but like if it's something big though, there probably won't be. It's nothing. It's probably just some random shit that doesn't really matter to me. So yeah, I'll see y'all later.